Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to a stream format that has become a staple for me, Shuffle Saturday. If you haven't witnessed this before, I have my game collection loaded into a website called the Backloggery that Elmo is currently in the way of. Let's get him out of the way. Thank you as always for your service. It includes this neat little feature where it'll randomly suggest a game out of my collection for me to play. Using that feature, I will pull a random game from most of the games I have and have the technical setups to stream, currently around 1,600 different games. I'll then play that game unless I decide to veto it, or someone in chat types !veto, as I've just done there, in which case we'll pull a different game, we'll keep going. As you can see, I only have 2 vetoes for the entire night, whereas you all have twice as many. That being said, I will automatically throw out any game I can't stream, either due to technical issues specific to the game. I am weeding these out as time goes on, but sometimes OBS just will not play nice with some of my PC games, or because it would get me banned. An example, if the game rolled as Honey Pop or something, because, hey, I got those games on Steam. I'm only a little bit ashamed of it. It's whatever. You can also use the veto command mid-game to stop it immediately, or use !encore towards the end of the 30 minutes to say, you know what, I want to see more, let's go for another 15. There are also channel point rewards you can spend your garlic coin on to affect things as well, including the ability to outright choose the next game. I also have to give a continuing shout out to my friend Rapukin. Thanks to his generosity and the magic of Steam Share, I've added around 200 additional games, most of which I've never played, I've never heard of. They include such wacky things as an FPS where it's a World War II shooter, but the Nazis use dinosaurs for some reason. So it adds a delightful additional mix of chaos in. So there's still plenty of games I haven't touched out of this. I was talking to Hugh the other day, and I estimated that I've got probably around 700 games that I just have not touched from my collection. There's still plenty of delightful curse and treasures to discover along the way. Also, I'm running a prediction as to what system's gonna come up first. Looks like that's got about a minute left, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stall a little bit. Hope everyone's weekend is going well so far. Mine is good because I've spent basically the entire day just playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's, I do love me some Larian RPGs, so when I played the first early access build and I was like, alright, I know I'm going to love this, I'm just going to stop until it gets fully released and I can discover all the wonderful things that await me. And it has indeed been wonderful, although, unfortunately, I have had to romance Shadowheart and not Lae'zel, because apparently I wasn't killing people on sight enough for Lae'zel or something, versus my bard's approach to like, oh, okay, let me just, like, pretend to be your friend, knife in the back! And Lae'zel's like, I don't understand, you could have just killed them right away. And I'm like, okay, true, but it would have resulted in less funny dialogue. Also, I'm charisma-based. I am not as good at murdering people. Except in the backstory, because, you know, playing as Dark Urge and such. Just a few seconds left if you want to get in on that prediction. And of course, tomorrow, I'm doing my first bit of my Nuzlocke for XY, going through Victory Road. I'm sure that won't be miserable in any way, shape, or form. Okay, looks like we only had one taker, so I'll just refund there. First up for tonight will be Metal Walker for the Game Boy Color. I have no idea what this is. I'm pretty sure this is one that hasn't come up before. So I will get that loaded up soon. RPG strategy, apparently. Okay, I'm tentatively excited, but also concerned because Game Boy Color. Hey, I guess we'll find out together. If you'd rather we try for something else, let me know with a veto command. Otherwise, I should have that pulled up in soon, TM. Metal Walker. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Okay, there we go. Over to here. There we go. Okay, 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play some Metal Walker. New game, please. Ooh, that is more namespaces than I usually get in games this old, so I can tell them that I am Bimbert. In 21st century, the core, a metal which can evolve, was found on an island. Military research on the core began shortly after. However, a terrible disaster destroyed every facility and left the island a ruined, decimated wasteland. All that remained on the island were piles of ruins and rubble, so people named the place Rusted Land. Not Rusted Island? Really? Now, 50 years have passed. Fimbert, run! The Metal Busters are coming. That seems really loud. I'm gonna turn it down. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. They're evil robots who hurt humans. Run while I distract them and continue to give exposition. Fimbert, come on. Fimbert, you're not alone. You have a mana ball. You should fight with... Ah! Rip. Okay. We are just a tiny little tank child who weighs 50 pounds, I guess. Hey, you're awake? My husband found you lying on the ground near here, and we took care of you. I'm so glad you regained consciousness. So, your name is Fimbert. But what makes you come to Rusted Land alone? I thought only poor hunters came to this island. You're lucky that you have fully recovered. Please meet my husband. He's in the next room. But what about this? That's your friend, isn't it? You should take him with you. Oh god. You're reunited with Metaball. Alright, Metaball. Let's go forth and cut a bloody swath across the Sword Coast. Wait, wrong game. Hey kid, you look fine, I'm glad. Anyway, I'll give you something that seems to have belonged to you. Can you see the two devices there? I think one of them is yours, so you can take it with you. I'll take the red one, because it matches with my outfit. Will you take this brown communications device? Sure.
Oh, Fimbert, how have you been?
Ah, who is this person?
Ahem, my name is Professor Hawk. I'm the authority on research for the core units.
Huh? What kind of relationship is there between such a notable professor and this kid?
Tetsuo Kurama, this kid's father.
Oh, that was our dad. Hey, my dad died already. Okay. Check that one off the box.
Is my assistant. Fimbert and his father came to this island to look for the core units. But just after they landed, Metal Busters attacked them, and they got separated. Fimbert, find Tetsuo Kurama, your father. He'll show up where the core units are. If you look for core units, you'll surely meet your father again. Good luck, tiny child.
Okay, thanks for nothing, Doc. You got the communications device to Professor Hawk.
Good luck, kid.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go out and die horribly, just like my dad. Do you want me to explain the flip battle? No, I'll probably figure it out. Oh, I see. I think you should listen to my explanations. You can go to the menu screen when you press start. Okay, what do we got here? I assume something to save. Let's take a look at our... Okay. I don't know what the move stat is, but I'm sure we'll find out. Hell, I play RPGs that are literally untranslated, so I'm sure I'll manage. Get out of my way! Hi, how do you do? My name is Emil Krauser, the daughter of the president of Krauser Corporations. I have just arrived at this island today. I'm a novice core hunter. Nice to meet you. This is the first house I have found on this island, but I never expected to see a boy in it. I'll present you with an analyzer made by Krauser Corporations. You get an analyzer. Everyone's like, hey, tiny child who's definitely going to die against these killer robots, have all this free shit. Huh? You don't know what it is? How disappointing. I hate core hunters. They're unintelligent barbarians. This is a machine to scan Metal Busters. Goodbye. She hates core hunters, but she's a novice core hunter. Methinks the lady doth protest too much. The one who travels in the Rusted Land should visit this building. Okay. Never mind, we have a... Oh, okay. I guess forward towards the enemy? Full power! Oh, and the enemy does it too? It's like Billiards the RPG. Huh. Oh, oops, I think I accidentally... Yep. Screwed that up. And then... Ah, okay. So the Pikachu healed by grabbing that little dot. And I have to use HP to attack. In addition to... This is cool. Analyzer has caught B Minion. Good job! You got scan data of HP 1. Haha, you fool! You knocked me into health. This is an interesting system. Right into it. The minion has been turned into scrap. Okay, I was never much good at pool, but you destroyed the Metal Buster. Emball got 3 XP points. You obtained scraps worth 5. Okay, I think I get the basics, but let's see what Tutorial House has to tell us. Spot you can see beside me is a shortcut to the battle arena, but you can't enter now. You can find the HP recovery device beside me. Use it anytime for free. By the way, HP capsule is a must when you travel to Rusted Land. You can buy some if you bring the scan data Buster Minion to the junk shop on the 2nd floor. Sure, let's use the Pokemon Center. You are in the Greenport camp. If you move up, you can find the area called Chemical Plant. Rumor says that there is a core unit in the area, but remember, be careful when you use a capsule called Napalm. If you get hit with it, you'll be seriously damaged. Yeah, Napalm hurts. Do you know how to use your capsules during the battle? No. Press start to go to the menu screen and select item in the capsule selection screen. Move the cursor to the capsule you want to use during battles and press the A button. I guarantee you'll have an advantage during battle. Okay. I have new scan data. Yes. Please pay me money. Hey, you got your first scan data. Steal and scan your enemy's data with this capsule. Capsule will restore a little of your vitality. That seems important. Oh, I have pounds of scrap. That's the currency. I like that. That's a nice little touch. Okay, so I scan new enemies to get money, and with money I can buy more things to scan more enemies. Alright, pressing start, I can't, whatever. I'll just smack the guy. Oh, but of course, he, right. He got hit on the counter, too. Okay, so if I hit him, like, at an angle, I might be able to bonk him into the analyzer. Let me try. Or I could just blow him up. That works, too, I guess. What an interesting little RPG this is. Ah, it is Skullman! Let me try... going at a little bit of an angle here. No good. Does it just randomly cycle through my items, maybe? Oh, he used an item. Scalia has been used. Level decreased. Okay. What? Oh, knocked me into like an escape point? Okay. Boy. The random encounters are a little bit fast and furious here, huh? It's not like the worst thing. Hell, I'm a diehard Skies of Arcadia fan, and I'll be the first to admit that that game has way too many random encounters. And it was worse on the original Dreamcast. I've only overplayed it on the GameCube. Interesting tactic, but I don't think that's gonna work for them. Not exactly using big brain tactics here. Oh, it's fine. I'm not gonna die. Though I appreciate that it's not like a Pokemon beeping. It's like the actual theme music changes. Shit, there went my free heal. Okay. You have already scanned it. Yeah, it hit itself into it. What an idiot. Okay, let's go, like, here? Oops. Well, I screwed that up. Oh, and it fled. Okay. So this is how... Oh, okay. Dropped an... I'm just gonna call it an herb. VA off. Use? Maybe, like, it stops dropping randomly in combat or something? Yeah, if it actually uses my items at random, that's really bad, actually. Because I'm never gonna scan new things if it keeps just eating my analyzers all over the place. You can jump down from it. I can't jump because I have a lower back problem. Not an issue for me, nerd. Oh. I thought for a second I was gonna take falling damage. Why don't I go at an angle like this? There we go. Didn't give him a free counterattack on me this way. Interesting to think about, like, the angles. I would love to see this, like, explored on a more powerful system. I wonder if this is some, like, weird Japan-only franchise, if this is the only iteration of it we ever got. RC Bomb? Oh! Okay, yeah, that'll work. I thought that was gonna be heal, but I'll take that too. Attack +2, defense +2, move +2. Oh, and that's why movement is a stat, because you have to attack by doing... Cool. Interesting. Let me try and, like, shank it off here? Nope, this is bad. I'm just giving him a free opening. Oh, it's fine. We're not gonna die. Game music's so dramatic. We're fine. The Pokemon Center's right there. I do wonder if I can ever get a different, party member to do the fighting. Or maybe not, because Cue Ball. Like, visually as well as functionally. It's literally a cue ball. This is literally a pool, or billiards, if you will, or snooker, if you're weird, RPG. Just dressed up with all this, like, post-apocalyptic robot stuff. And I think I kinda dig it. Obviously, it's old as hell, but I don't know. It's not ugly by Game Boy Color standards at all. What happens if I hit the analyzer? For science! Shit. It's fine, the enemy's bad at this too. Okay, I know if I hit them into it, then it counts. Or I could one-shot. That's also a thing that could happen. I am unfamiliar with that anti-hero. But maybe? It's just like you do... Honestly, like, the closest frame of reference I have is, Death End Request, where there was, like, a launching kind of... Okay, if I hit it, nothing happens. You're a weird egg guy. Oh, hey. Good job. You got scan data of RC Bomb 1. You're a weird egg guy. Maybe, then. But Death End Request also had a system where, like, if you hit an enemy with basically an elemental weakness, they had a really basic elemental weakness system, like, only 3 elements, and it was just the straight-up rock, paper, scissors. If you hit them with a weak element, unless they were a boss, in which case the system was just completely ignored, for the most part. You could send them flying around the battlefield and knocking into other enemies, the edges of the arena for bonus damage. And, like, if they hit your allies who are on the battlefield, who you could fully move around and control, then they would, like, follow it up and, like, smack them with a weapon and send them flying again. It was a lot of fun to play around with, although they kind of quickly realized that the system was horrifically broken, and they started just making enemies super thick, so you couldn't, like, launch them at all. So that was a little disappointing. It's still an alright game, though. Hey, free analyzer data. I'll take it, BattleCon. Scan data, Pebbles. Combat Pinball. Yeah? Yeah? That's pretty accurate, I think. Okay, what does Pebbles do? Oh, that gives him an attack. Oh dear, I'm going to die. Yep, I have become deceased. Is that game over? Or do we just rush back to the Pokemon Center? M-Ball has been short-circuited. Okay, we just go back to the Pokemon Center. Oh yeah, straight up we go back to the Pokemon Center. I lost half my junk. Yeah, in theory it's awesome. And Death End Request is a fun little game. I think it's a good fusion of, like, it has 2 very different, distinct elements to the gameplay, where half the time you're just, like, in this, it's kind of like a dot hack sort of situation, where, like, there's somebody trapped in, like, an MMO, and, you control, like, her, kind of trying to find her way through the MMO, but then she'll reach areas that, like, are inaccessible to her, or, like, there's something wrong with them, and then you have to play as, like, this hacker dude on the outside, who's, like, she's been, like, a missing person in the real world. So he, like, goes out and investigates and, like, tries to find, like, some bits of information he can use to, like, affect the servers or the program or something. And, like, in his segments, you are just a dude in the real world. So, like, you cannot do fighting, you cannot do anything. It is very easy for you to die. And it's primarily just visual novels, so you kind of have to, like, think with your head, because you don't have these crazy MMO combat. Scrap's worth 50? Oh my god. Damn, we're rich. But yeah, it was good, but the combat pinball kind of went by the wayside eventually, which was too bad. It had a few different ideas that it didn't really fully develop, and that was a shame to me. And then the sequel happened, and, well, I played through as much of the sequel as I could stomach on stream a long time ago, until it was like, nope, this game is not gonna get any better, I'm done. No thanks, I'm out. Oh, wait, god damn it. I knew that was Pebbles, too. I'm gonna get sent back to the Pokemon Center again. I need to pay more attention to these items. Yeah, kind of, except it's more like that in visual novel form. Because you're not actually running around, but you have to, like... There's exactly one sequence where your IRL scrawny hacker nerd man can do, like, a bit of an action sequence, and it's focused on, like, picking the right steps to, like, get out of the situation, because you're unarmed, you're a scrawny little hacker man, you just have to, like, avoid the danger until you can get away. And then I think you also run from the cops at one point, or something. Of course, it's all through visual novels, so that might be kind of disappointing to some people, but I'm a visual novel gamer, so I don't mind it. And it's like it's like a breath of fresh air from the RPG segments. Oh, obstacles. Okay. Oh, well that's just some bullshit. You get pebbles before I can move. Okay. Analyzer doesn't help me. I just need to attack this dude who's right by me. And hope that the rock is enough to protect me. Oh my god, yes, the rock is breaking their AI. Ooh, I need that health. Maybe if I go like this? Nope, that did less than nothing. Don't grab the pebbles. Thank you. Okay, HP 1. Okay, that I can get. Okay, pebbles are a big problem right now. Yeah, I've never played the old Silent Hill games. I feel like that's kind of a noticeable gap in my just like experiences as a gamer, I guess, because I know they're hugely influential. And I have played a couple games that I've really enjoyed, where the controls are so bad so you fit like a, you know, a horror movie victim sort of a deal. Yeah, I know 2 is supposed to be the really good one, and like the one that you should play. What was I getting at? Oh yeah, chief among those I would say is, okay, gotta level up, good. Scraps worth 50, and the free pebbles. Chief among them I would say would be, there we go. Patch them up. Rule of Rose for the PS2, which I owned an actual physical copy of. I've told this story on stream before, but it's like my greatest collecting regret. That I owned a copy of that game. Granted, it was like pre-owned, so it wasn't like mint in case or whatever. So it was only going to be worth hundreds upon hundreds of dollars instead of $1,000 plus if I still had it today. Still. That one hurts. That one hurts a lot. Take that, B-Mob! But yeah, I would like to play more games like that, because I thought all the Resident Evil games were going to be like that, and then the only ones I've really played were the ones where they go in more of an action-y direction. And so it's just like you have these... Hello, you look intimidating. Why don't I bait you into going through the analyzer? Got him. B. Palm. But anyway. I know you can pull off, like, some truly amazing feats. Crane has been used. What does that do? B-Palm has teleported. Okay, interesting. But to me, it was just like, okay, so... There's just, the controls are just bad. And I have to try and do action gameplay with these deliberately clunky controls, which are a holdover from when the series was more action-focused, and you had to be way more careful about approaching combat. Cool. Thunder 1, you're my only hope. Attack with the Thunder 1! That's way less than I needed. Miss me for no reason, please. You did not miss me for no reason. 1 HP in a dream, we got this. So apparently, the thing that my dad did wrong in this game was that he did not just run back to the Pokemon Center when his robot was defeated. Instead, he chose to die like a scrub. Hey, speaking of which... Granted, I could have used an item there, but I wasn't expecting to have an encounter in, like, 2 steps. What is this, the Pyramid in Dragon Quest III? Yes, give me... I have new scan data. Please do give me money. Oh, it gives me new... Okay. So what? I get the benefit of buying these HP ones, because I can use them outside of combat, but all other items are just randomly dropped on the battlefield, so what is the point of... Ah! Play together, stay together. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Hey everybody, my name is Bimbert. We're doing a little something I call Shuffle Saturday, where I play a different random game every 30 minutes. Currently we are playing Metal Walker. We got about 4 minutes left, so in a bit we'll be switching over to another game, which could be anything from a licensed Barbie game for the Game Boy Color to Baldur's Gate 3, which came out a week ago. Welcome, welcome. And let me, sorry, it does mute the game, but let me give you a shout out real quick. Play Together, Stay Together are good, as I almost misspell your names. No, licensed Barbie game. Licensed pharma game. What would that even look like? Play Together, Stay Together. They're good folks, Zed and Fox. Any longtime Pokeboomers stands who are hanging out today will know that Zed was one of the original hosts for Seasons 1 and 2. They still do some Pokemon there, I guess. Dr. Mario with name brand pills. Yeah, makes sense. And you know, the lobbying minigame, it also adds a lot to the gameplay. You have to manage, like, you know, how obvious you're being while making sure your senators, like, don't get sold to someone else. It's very interesting sort of gameplay. I'm the worst. But yes, Metal Walker appears to be part Pokemon, part pinball RPG? But yeah, Pokemon, Beyblade, and Final Fantasy Legend is about right, I'd say. Gotta say, pretty damn impressive for the Game Boy Color. Like, I know there are good games on the Game Boy Color, but it's kinda easy for me to forget that when we do Shuffle Saturday, and there are just bad Game Boy Color games all the time. But with only 2 minutes left, could we be seeing another bad Game Boy Color game? I do think I heard of the game. It was like Orwell or something that you guys were playing? Or at least something like it, where it's basically like government surveillance simulator. I can English, it's my native tongue, don't mind me. And you know, there's a little voyeur and... Oh wow, I one-shot those skulls now. The power of being level 3, I guess. And they barely move me anymore. Yeet! Feels good to be powerful. Destroy the Metal Buster, 6 XP, and more scraps. I have to... Oh, hey! Another Pokemon Center? Oh, random battle first. I didn't see what that was. I'm gonna get it before the enemy does. It is kind of Oracle looking. I hadn't even considered that, but you're so right. Oh my god, they're fools. They're fools. Okay, now I should be able to hit them both if I do this right. Yes. And I make him level down. Sorry, flashing lights. Oh, I don't hit the B-Skull. Well, that's fine. B-Skulls are pretty weak at this point. Oh. Okay, whatever. I can just visit the Pokemon Center. This is not a Pokemon Center. But... Okay. I can't save here. Okay. Can I save outside? Or this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. That's a little taste of Metal Walker. Now we'll move on to something else. If you're just coming in, that game, delightful little taste of Game Boy Color nostalgia, Metal Walker. This could be any one of 1,600 different games that's going to come up next. Could be something incredibly cursed, some licensed game, or something that I actually really love. Or some game I've never played before because I have too many games. Next up for us shall be... Moirai for Steam. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna burn one of my vetoes on this, because I think I heard something about, like... Because that game is really neat, but it has a certain feature that requires, like, connecting to a server, and I heard something about that server getting hacked a while back, so I'd rather not risk it. Sorry. Instead, we will play... No, I can't play that without being banned. Okay, Poker Night 2. Perfect. Alright, we will play some nice, relaxing poker. This is actually a funny story. I got contacted by a YouTuber, whose name I, of course, cannot remember off the top of my head, who's making a Poker Night 2, kind of documentary, and saw that I had streamed Poker Night a couple of times and asked me to do some voice work for the video. That's not out yet, but I've sent over my lines, and he was like, wow, this is great. I think based on, because I did watch his video. It turned out I had watched it previously, I just had forgotten. So it was this kind of a happy accident that was like, oh yeah, I have watched this guy once before. He is, I think, in the UK, and he wanted me to read off some things that, like, the developers were saying. So we just needed, you know, a good old American accent in play. Or something. I don't know. He liked what he heard, I guess. But anyway, that should be cool. Alright, we'll have Poker Night 2 loaded up soon. We will not, we unfortunately do not have the glory that is Strong Bad. But, I'm sure we will have plenty of wonderful people to play cards with. This is, of course, a PC game I have not pulled up before for Shuffle, so please bear with me. This could take a couple tries to get right. But I was able to stream the original Poker Night without too much trouble. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely link it to everybody in the Discord when it drops. Okay. So in theory, this should just work. Yes? We have sound. Okay, excellent. Oh, you do not like being clicked out of. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. I think we're good? Okay, I believe we're good. No, this is basically just like you play poker with some video game characters. Okay, 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play some poker. How about, oh yeah, and of course, since I haven't streamed this game before, please let me know if I need to adjust the sound levels. But let's dive right into a new tournament. I believe it's still Texas Hold'em in this game.
Good luck, human.
Thank you, Monkey Man. In the original game, you were playing poker with, I guess it's not exactly video game characters. You were playing poker with Strong Bad, Tycho from Penny Arcade, and Max of Sam and Max fame. And I have never played this one before. I think this one has Brock Sampson, based on some things that I've heard, and some screenshots I saw while getting things loaded up. And Heavy, right! How could I forget? How could I forget Heavy? I can't do a good Heavy voice.
Good game. Let's do it again sometime.
Hell yeah, Brock Sampson. Brock, the Venture Bros.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Yeah, what's up?
Come on, I'll lead you in. Name's Sampson. Brock Sampson.
What's up, Brock?
This friggin' place is like a maze.
Ah, Mr. Sampson, I'd lost track of you for a moment. And you've brought the player! Splendid! On behalf of everyone at the inventory, I cannot begin to express our unbridled elation to see you return for another night of high-stakes poker.
Yeah. Speaking of high stakes, things may have gotten stabby over in the Mumbly Peg room.
Mr. Sampson,
Stabby.
I once again remind you that the inventory is not your personal abattoir.
Yeah, send the cleaning bill to Venture Industries.
And Dr. Venture's going to be like, really, Brock? Again? Brock's like, what can I say? You looked at me funny.
As always, I am Commodore Reginald Van Winslow, retired. and I will
Hey,
be your
sweet
host for
cheeks.
tonight's
How
perilous
about some
voyage
smokes?
on the seas of chance.
Thanks, babe.
The Seas of Chance. Oh, Sam from
Hey,
Sam
Reggie,
Max.
these new chairs are great. It's like my keister is being held aloft by the wings of tiny velvet angels.
Let me try, Sam.
I'm afraid there's no room at the table for your +1, Sam.
That's okay. Max will make his own fine.
Come out with your arms akimbo, Mendoza!
So when do we get this
Mendoza!
plan back on the road?
In a few minutes. We're still waiting for...
Hello, future losers.
Oh no,
remaining
not you.
contestants.
Anyone but
Seriously,
you.
Whose HDMI port do I have to kiss to get a drink around here?
Please don't tell me I'm playing poker with fucking Claptrap.
Ooh, I really love what you've done with the place. Very, Boardwalk Empire meets Silence of the Lambs.
As
God
I
damn
was
it.
saying, your
Can we
seat
get
of...
going? Steve and I have a tea time at Spyglass.
No one cares,
I
Claptrap.
We should. I'd hoped our final contestant would be here by now, but it appears that we'll be one short tonight.
Well, let's... Excuse? Dramatic entrance. Wait! Wait! Wait, no! You're shitting me! Yeah!
Tonight's tournaments have a $20,000 buy-in.
I have no idea if it's
Everything
random or
seems to
set
be in
order.
order. The chips are stacked, the deck is shuffled. Let the tournament begin!
It's fine, we'll just destroy
Gentlemen, I leave you
Claptrap
to
really
the tender
fast.
mercies of GLaDOS.
Good evening.
Great!
What the
fountains of
hell?
Wayne!
Hubba hubba!
This completes the first test of the contestants' poker faces. The bad
Yeah.
news is you all failed miserably. The good
True.
news is you appear to be evenly matched. The name of the game is Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em. Yeah, I know how to play poker. Ooh, fancy. Okay, on suit 9-6. That's a decent starting hand. Not amazing, but I can work with this.
Raise.
Oh, Sam. Think of all the ham
putting in
we could buy
9K?
with that.
Shh, I'm thinking.
Good lord.
I fold.
I mean, he could be bluffing. Like,
Yep, that's a tough decision, all right.
yep. It is on suit, so it could have a good path to a flush, but like... No, I don't think so. I don't even have a blind at risk. Now I have to see.
What
Ash,
in the name of Moxie's butt dimples am I doing here? Take it!
Claptrap, your series was
Mr.
never good.
Williams takes the blinds.
That was a little too easy.
Damn, we'll never see. I wanted Claptrap to get annihilated. Alas. Okay, 9 ace on suit. Here we go.
I'll call.
Let's play it cool for now. I want to at least see the
Haven't seen a
plot.
run this ugly since Dean tried out for the track team.
Call!
Huh. Okay, raise.
Okay, I see what kind of player Ash is. You know what? Your game.
Well, I
I
probably
got it.
wouldn't
I
have
got
done
an
that,
ace.
but I'm not you. You know, when I heard that Ash Williams was gonna be here tonight, I kind of thought you were gonna be a girl.
I'm getting a lot of that lately.
That's probably the name Ashley. Used to be a boy's name, but that was way back in the 40s.
Oh,
God was
God.
around and all that.
It's still a
Got
guy's
9
name.
jack. I've got 9
Technically,
10
sure,
jack.
Yeah, but now that the girls have gotten a toehold,
Evil
on
Dead's
their
great.
dads
It's
don't
good
wanna
time.
slap a feminine name on their sons. Same thing
Ah, to hell with
happened
it.
to Leslie and Shannon and Vivian.
Betrayal!
Oh yeah, Hank really dodged a bullet on that. Vivian Venture.
Trying to read my face for tells,
Screw
huh?
it. I believe.
Good luck with that. I've taken so many blows to the head that the muscles in my face twitch for no damn reason at all. See?
Seems legit. Anyway, I'm going all in on a
Really?
not
Oh.
great hand.
Yeah, I'm in.
Please have nothing, Ash. You seem like that sort of player.
Never bring a knife to a chainsaw fight, kids.
That's kind of what you've done here. So far, I'm winning with ace high, you chump. Oh, wait, no, you have a pair of 4s. Shit.
Ha!
The player has ace high, and Mr. Williams has
Whoops.
a pair of 4s. Ash wins.
The Ash and Wendy Williams Honeymoon Fund thanks you for your continued support.
It appears you have lost all your chips. Oh well, it's only money. Your money. $20,000 of it. Right down the drain.
Shut up, GLaDOS.
Don't worry, it's only money. Oh, that's right, you humans need money, don't you?
It's fine. I'll take out a second mortgage. Can I just go right
Welcome
into the
back,
next one?
poker enthusiast. While you were away, our engineers completed construction of the inventory's brand new Bounty Challenge Randomizer.
Bounty challenge?
Splendid. Now the onus is
Win
on
a
you.
showdown, steal a
Simply
pot, take
complete
2
these
pots in a
3
row.
simple tasks and an opportunity to compete for a magnificent treasure will avail itself. As
Oh,
always,
okay.
the tournament buy-in is $20,000.
The name of the game is Texas Hold'em.
I know there was an option for Omaha Hold'em, but I'm way less familiar with Omaha style. I know Pygow a little bit, but not Omaha. Oh, Ash doesn't immediately raise to like $10,000? Well, I might actually do okay.
Let's raise.
Damn, G! Look at all that cheddar! I
This-
am so into these cards!
This is one thing that
I'll fold.
Ash is from Evil Dead. I think it's higher amount of cards, not certain though. That does sound right.
Ooh! I love it when 2 silverbacks fight for dominance!
5,000, yeah, whatever. It's only money. Hey, alright, pair of queens, but there is a pair of aces threatened. I shouldn't get too aggressive here.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I'm a strong bet too.
Nah.
Brock Sampson's great though.
Go ahead and call.
Pair of queens is still pretty strong. I'm gonna stay in. It's only fake video game money, exactly.
I'm gonna bet.
I'll take that, Brock. Okay,
It's
2
your
pair.
time.
Here we go. 4,800? Cowardly. I'm all in.
Ready?
Oh, fudge nuggets.
Oh. Didn't expect that, did ya?
Brock Sampson has a pair of aces. And our silent friend prepare the player
2
wins.
pair for me, Brock.
Brock Sampson has been eliminated. Brock, do you require assistance?
I'm fine.
Sorry, Brock. I would have rather it was Claptrap. Yeah, Strong Bad instead of Claptrap would be amazing. If only there was a mod. There might be out there somewhere. Yeah, I got a king.
How
I'll
do you
call.
get through all your crazy adventures without any shoes?
Same way you get through yours without a hat.
But
What?
I don't need a hat.
Exactly.
That's not really an answer.
Isn't
I
it?
agree, Ash.
All in!
Oh, Claptrap,
Whoa.
please get destroyed here.
All in.
Claptrap, you
Who the
need
what
to
now?
lose. They're all in before the flop. Madmen. Ooh, those are some strong
Looks like
hands.
this sucker could go either way. I had a girlfriend like that once.
Sounds like a good time, Ash. Okay, come on. Destroy Claptrap. It'd be funny. That's not good. Come on, we need our boy Ash to make a comeback here. No! Don't let Claptrap win.
Hey! A good thing!
Yeah, you're sunk here, dude. Yep. That's fine.
The little robot has a full house, and Ash
Yikes.
has a pair of 6s. Claptrap wins
Oof.
the hand.
It was secretly a ruse all along! I do know what I'm doing!
Why are you allowed to exist, Claptrap?
Anyway,
GLaDOS is the
that's
dealer.
why I don't wear shoes.
And also because shoes make him look like a big, brown brown clown.
I like these cards. Not like. That'd be weird.
Same, so I'll just check. Okay, that's a lot of high cards. My pair of threes is suddenly a lot less solid. But I've got some chips to throw out, so let me try and scare the lower value players.
Oh! I'll fold.
Yeah, run away, Claptrap.
Fold.
Sam?
Nope.
Okay,
The
I'll take the
player
pot.
takes the pot.
Steal a pot. Okay, pair of fives. That's good. Not great, but good.
Think. All in.
Who the what now?
Okay, that's only
I
4,200.
could brazenly bluff my way through this hand, but since I just said that out loud, I think I'll fold instead.
Probably for the best, Sam. Me? I'll call.
Ooh, this is not going to end well. Nope.
Alright, Ash, what you got? Shit. Okay, come on, be kind, flop. That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ash, I could still get a 5 here. That's not a 5. That's not a 5. Okay, that's fine.
Who's your daddy?
The player has a pair of fives.
I keep forgetting
and Mr.
that's like a
Williams
thing he
has
says.
A pair of kings.
Whoa, that's a bad hand. And believe me, I know a few things about bad hands.
Mr. Williams wins the pot.
Groovy.
Groovy. Good old Evil Dead.
This deck's gone colder than Max's beady little shark eyes.
King 9's alright. I can go with a call.
I call.
Hold on. I raise.
Have you
Okay.
been merchandised yet, Claptrap?
Have I been merchandised?
Too
Oh,
much.
My image is plastered on so much crap that even I'm getting sick of it. Coffee mugs, t-shirts,
You're
feminine
telling
hygiene
me.
products, and that's not even counting the 43 different action figures.
All right. All in.
Do I dare go down this road again? He did seem to have an obvious tell that his hand was bad. Meh.
I know something you don't know.
Shut up,
What about
GLaDOS.
this hand? Just generally.
It's fine, I'll waste my Oh,
Not
you
getting
almost have a
nervous on me,
flush.
are ya?
That's quite bad. I need 2 cards without a diamond, or else I lose. That's a not diamond. That is a not
What the
diamond, but it's a
hell?
9.
The
Okay.
player has 2 pair, and Ash has 2 pair. The player
King
wins
high,
with
baby.
the king kicker. Mr. Williams has been eliminated.
You guys are all ringers, aren't you?
It's
Now
fine.
that you've played a few hands without bleeding all over the cards, it's time to move the blinds up to 600 and 1200.
It's fine, Ash. Go have a drink with Brock. I'm sure that'd be very
So like I
interesting
was saying,
bar-side conversation.
Action figures?
Oh, yeah. You want one?
Yeah, I know. I wanted to destroy
Not for
Claptrap,
me, of
but the
course.
damn robot
It's
is
for my,
still here.
friend, Max.
Don't go dragging me into your arrested adolescence.
Tell you what.
It's very
Meet me
sad.
behind the inventory after the tournament, and I'll set your friend up with a rare mint-condition worm-dancing claptrap.
Yes!
Wait.
I mean,
5, 6,
I'm
7,
sure Max
8,
will be
9.
very
Oh my
happy.
god, I have a straight. I have a straight.
You know what would really show me who's boss?
Raising you?
Calling. Or folding. Or maybe slapping yourself in the face. That'd probably work.
How about a raise, Sam?
Just remember, it's only a game. I think I'll call.
Oh, Sam, I'm going to destroy you.
Fudge. All in.
Okay, I'm game,
Really?
Sam.
Asterisks.
Asterisks. Yeah, he's pretty well screwed here. Thanks for the money.
A straight, Sam has two pair. The player wins the hand.
Nice job keeping victory squarely in the jaw of victory.
Congratulations! You have completed your first slate of bounty challenges.
Right,
At
what
the
does that do?
commencement of the next tournament, you will be given the opportunity to compete for a wondrous treasure.
That
Sam
sounds
has
good.
been
I like
eliminated.
that.
Are you sure about that? Because I think Max stole one of my
Um,
chips.
I'm sure.
I
Geez, Sam, have a little.
don't know for sure if they're a Tim Schafer thing. I forget exactly what their origin was. I know they were like a comic, and then they got a video game adaptation, and that ended up being
We're
more
going through losers
popular
faster
than
than
the.
Sims through a skag.
Do you still exist, Claptrap? Ace 9's pretty good, but I want to see the
Check,
flop.
please.
I know we're in the darkest timeline, but we have to persevere.
That's a check.
Only a check? I mean, I do at least have an ace. I can at least bleed him a little bit.
Are you sure that that magnitude is wise for someone in your delicate financial bracket?
It's fine, GLaDOS. Look at all this money I
It's a
have.
good thing I don't have bile ducts, because that hand would make me vomit.
Okay, I'll
The
just take the
player
pot.
takes the pot.
Okay, pair of sevens. Not great,
Call!
but I can go with this. Why don't I move the hand up just a little bit?
Ooh, impressive. Call.
Yeah, you want to see that flop, don't you? 7, 7, 7. None of those were sevens. And they're all on suit. I am abruptly far less confident in this hand.
Check.
Show me a club. That's not a club. I feel like if he had a flush, he'd be more aggressive. Let me just do small bet. Just try and drive it up a little bit.
Impressive. Calling.
Okay, he's not raising me, despite me betting the minimum. So I have what, 7s and 9s? I feel like there's no way he has a flush, so why don't I go a little aggressive here?
Oh! Okay, Claptrap, keep it cool. Don't stare at the money, or it'll think you're a creep. I'm out.
Thanks for the
The
money!
player takes the pot.
Surgically taking the robot apart. Okay, ace 10. That's pretty good. Let's raise a little.
Really?
Yes!
Victory is so close now, for one of you.
Okay, that's very
I'll
not
check that.
the cards I wanted. But it looks like it might not have been for him either.
Oh!
Claptrap
I
is
think you should
absolutely
know
taking
that the
bleed
Claptrap
damage.
general-purpose robot is designed to be completely immune to outrageous bluffing. I'm all in.
You're
I've
on!
scanned over 200 million poker tournaments for a replication of your current strategy and found 0 results. So you're a pioneer now.
I love it. Okay, he's got a pair of 3s, which is not ideal. But all I need is one card to turn my way and it all turns around. King is not one of those cards. Show me an ace or a 10. Come on. Damn.
Oh, yeah!
It's
Mr.
fine.
Trap has a pair of 3s.
Mr.
and
Trap?
You have ace high. Claptrap wins the pot.
You
Mr.
thought I was
Trap?
bluffing?
Really?
Sucks to be you!
It's fine. I still have the chip lead. Just kind of undid all that bleed damage I
I
did to him.
raise.
And then some. Ugh. Yeah. 7 ace jack. Okay. The ace is a concern, but the jack is a good start. Let's do a modest bet.
Really?
Really?
This time.
Okay. Thanks for the free money,
player takes
Claptrap.
the pot. The blinds have been increased to 800 and 1600.
Despite what his voice lines say, he seems very vulnerable to, like, bluffing and generally just getting pushed out of a pot. I appreciate that in an opponent. Also, King Queen is real good, so I'm gonna bet a quarter. accordingly.
You don't know what you're doing, do you?
Damn,
Maybe.
G, look at all that cheddar. I'll call that.
Excellent. Okay, we got a queen. This is good. This is good.
I'll bet.
Okay, he has at least something. I'll call for now, see what the next card looks like. Okay, yeah, this is
Oozer's Lay.
this is perfect. This is perfect. I try and buy the pot. If not, I force him to go all in and potentially bust him. Don't want to give him free money because he's claptrap. Bet 20 grand.
Oh! Fold.
Thanks for the
The
money.
player takes the pot.
He's back down to his original chip amount, and I've got all this money.
Call.
Okay, 10-9. I don't love this. Okay, 8-10 king. So I got a pair of 10s. There is a higher card. Still, that's something, and he might have nothing.
Oh!
In fact,
You
he
know,
probably
if
has
the bets
nothing.
keep going like this, I'll be out of money in about 173 years. Call.
Bleed damage is still damage, Claptrap. Okay, pair of kings on the board, that's bad for me. That's very bad for me.
I'm gonna check.
Apparently not great for him either. Screw it. I feel good and we're starting to edge up on time. I'll force him to go all in or seal the pot to me. We keep up the aggression.
Looks like someone's overcompensating for something.
Listen,
I think you should know
that's not
that
important
the
right
Claptrap
now.
General Purpose Robot is designed to be completely immune
Get
to
new
outrageous
voice
luck.
lines.
I fold.
Okay, more
The
bleed damage
player
on you.
Takes the pot.
It's fine. All I need to do is block him into one hand where I've got something better. Jack 2 is garbage.
Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that I should put the two of you in a cryogenic unit. So
Never
that I can
mind.
play this tournament over and over
This
at my leisure.
has
But that would be
some
wrong.
potential. All you ever do is check, you bot, so let's bet 5k.
Oh. Do 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 do. I'm going all in.
Interesting. You're on. Okay. I feel much better about this decision. He's probably not going to luck into a straight. Yeah, I've got him. I've got him. We win this. We win this. Easy.
Claptrap has queen high, and the player has a pair of jacks. The player wins.
Congratulations on your first tournament victory.
Thank you, sir.
In addition to your significant financial winnings, management would like to reward you with these celebratory inventory tokens.
I lost? To you? But you can't even hold more than 7 digits in your head at the same time!
Listen. Purchase custom decks, chips, and felts from the table. Oh, okay. That's neat. Unlocks as you keep playing poker. I like it. What can I unlock? I'm not unlocking a Borderlands. Is there like Adventure Bros? Yeah. Yeah, let's get Adventure Bros. But, oops. Just shy. Fine, Adventure Brothers deck. We only got about 4 more minutes here, but you know what? We can at least start
For
another
round of
journey.
high-stakes excitement, eh? Splendid! And just in time for a momentous announcement as well.
An
Finally
announcement.
replace the urinal cakes.
Yes, and we've renewed our liquor license.
Oh, good deal. Who's thirsty?
All right!
Libations may be purchased with the inventory tokens you've
Ah.
acquired. Be warned that the inventory will not be held responsible for the deleterious effects that alcoholic spirits may have on your gameplay.
I can
Shall
buy
I
my
what?
opponents a drink?
And with that disclaimer out of the way, On with the tournament! I assume that everyone has brought the requisite $20,000 buy-in for tonight's tournament.
Didn't the buy-in used to be $10,000?
It was, but the owner theorized that upping the stakes would bring in...
Yeah, I'm
a
definitely at
better
least
class
getting
of
clap-trap drunk, so he
Okay,
performs
that explains
worse.
how you snagged a bunch of multimedia megastars like
I
yours
assume there's gonna be
truly.
some
But what
robot
about Captain
drink.
Lamo over there?
It's only a theory. I see you've completed your bounty challenges. Well done! As a reward for fulfilling the challenges, you will be given an opportunity to win a fantastic treasure from one of our other competitors. Mr. Sampson, if you would be so kind.
Oh!
Well, this is a really bad idea.
A Samson treasure.
Come, Mr. Sampson. You know the rules. Ah, the orb, an ancient device handcrafted over the generations by the likes of Archimedes, Galileo, and Da Vinci. Some say it's a source of nigh infinite power, while others claim it holds the secrets of creation itself.
Doc says it's a useless hunk of junk, but sure, let's say it's the nigh infinite power thing.
To claim
I'll
the
take
bounty,
that.
all you have to do is win the tournament.
Oh, is that all? Alrighty then. Oh! King Queen off the bat. Alright, that's pretty good. Wait. Could I not buy them drinks? Anyway. This is pretty good. Let's start out with a modest raise.
Really?
Yes!
Not this time.
Yeah, it's a great deck.
I call.
I want to see the mana!
Yeah, I'll call.
I didn't really look at my cards, but I'm calling anyway.
I appreciate that. Okay, that's not a great follow-up. Man, also just aside from these being venture themed, they're very stylish just with the normal number cards. 574 ain't great, but I
You
still
should
have
know
two high
that
cards, so I'll
Williams
call.
never bluffs. Except when we do.
Of course.
That's a little too much crossfire for this robot. I'm out.
Good. Can you just leave the table, Claptrap? God damn it.
I'll bet.
My high cards, though. He might have a straight. He also tends to bluff a lot, though. Whatever, we can end on a bang. I've only got... I have actually nothing. I have actually nothing. Okay, with only 1 minute... With only 1 minute left, it seems we're bound for disaster
It's all
this
the same to me.
for this tournament.
Ash grabs the pot.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Love how he uses his boomstick to slide the chips to him. It's very stylish. Okay, that was a terrible beginning. Great opening hand, just the rest of the cards did not cooperate.
Oh, how'd you lose the hand?
I can't talk about it.
Too stressful?
No, it's just that,
That makes sense if you've seen the Evil Dead movies.
What Mr. Williams is trying to say is that due to an ancient and unspeakable curse,
Yeah,
he's
210's
unable
real
to
bad.
relate the horrifying circumstances that led to the removal of his hand without risking his immortal soul and or this entire plane of existence.
I hate
My
that you can
translation
understand
partner
that,
is a little
Claptrap.
fuzzy on this point.
what he said.
Basically. But this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. Delightful little rousing round of poker with with a tragic amount of Claptrap involved, but oh well, we persevered, we knocked him out. I managed to come back in round 2. But, as previously stated, different game. I still have that saved? Whoops. You saw nothing. Yeah, I agree. I wasn't crazy about Tycho, but like just having strong, bad, and heavy there, like, did a lot of great lifting, and like Sam is Sam. Nice overlay indeed, right? I need to take a real quick break, re-up my water, use the restroom. So I'm gonna run a quick prediction. You can gamble on what system will come up next with your garlic coin, and then we'll see what game's up next. So I'll be back in just a minute or two. Hope you'll stick with me. Okay, I return. Yeah, I think Claptrap is definite negative points for the, for the cast of Poker Night 2. I do appreciate how it handles its unlocks, though. That seems like a very good system to just keep, like, up some nice casual poker playing, and, like, you can unlock cool new decks and stuff as you go along. I like that system quite a bit. Has that prediction... Yes, that prediction has closed. Alright, next up for us on Shuffle Saturday shall be... Mega Man 7. Oh no, this is gonna be a disaster. I am not good at these games. Congratulations to the person who bet big on the SNES. So, I'll have that fired up in a little bit here. If you'd rather we go for something else, let me know with a veto. It'll still stand for the, prediction, but is Twitch gonna let me update my category? Oh, alright. Very well. We veto and we move along then. Why is that not coming up? I said we veto. Okay. Alright, then instead of Mega Man 7, we should play Zool for SNES? Okay. Okay, another veto. I was in the middle of like, have I played this before? Veto's coming fast and furious. Alright. Very well. Instead of Zool, we will play Ballistic X versus Sever. I'm pretty damn sure I've played this one before, and I don't think this one was good either, so I'm gonna veto. Let's just burn through them all right here. Instead of those games, we will play... What? Roswell Conspiracies, Aliens, Myths, and Legends for the Game Boy Color? What the hell is this? Okay, I will get that loaded up. Yeah, this sounds wild indeed. On the Game Boy Color? Like, is this just gonna be 30 minutes of, like, one of those, like... Can only unlock this when 3 vetoes are spent. Yes, the hidden unlocks of Shuffle Saturday. Ross, what the f... I mean, I'm aware of some games for the Game Boy Color that are basically just, like, dictionaries or, like, books. Like, I'm kind of wondering if this is gonna be one of those. I have a sister who's a UFO, conspiracist? Believer? I'm not sure what they call themselves. Anyway, 30 minutes on the clock. Let's find out what the hell this is. The sequel to the old DT game? Is it really? Red Storm Entertainment. Roswell Conspiracies. Well, there's no American flag, so I gotta go with this. That's a very 90s animated style. What are my options? Difficulty 1 is fine, and we want music and sound effects. New game.
Sightings have been made of werewolves around the streets of London. You must find and capture 8 aliens, and then take them back to the Alliance.
What do aliens have to do with werewolves?
HQ Confinement Unit. When you have completed your mission, you must find Shalane in the south, east corner of the map.
London.
There are furries loose on the streets, and we're the man for the job.
I don't know what the B does. Alright, so we gotta find 8... We gotta find 8 A. Lamaus. Oh, this was an actual cartoon? Okay. Is that an A. Lamau? That just looks like a person. Yeah, this looks competent. Reskin Fester's Quest. Listen, maybe? Apparently can't go through there. It's kind of interesting how many Game Boy Color games had this, like, top-down style. I definitely didn't realize there were this many games until we started going through my library in Shuffle Saturday, and, like, I've encountered a few of these now. Music is a little strong? Okay. I'll crank it down. It is a little glaring. Is that better? The Game Boy Color sound chip can be a lot when it's loud. Better? Okay, good. I think this is more set up for Game Boy Advance games, which tend to be a little less, screechy? That's the technical term? Where are the... Can I find, like... I have a piece of pie and I have gun. And I guess I have psychic powers when I hit B. Or something. Oh! Oh, I reveal hidden aliens. And I don't have iframes. Cool. Wait. That didn't decrease the number of... It is a little Castlevania, isn't it? That didn't decrease the number of aliens, that was just like another thing? But I guess B is my psychic powers, where I check for the mole people living in the Earth's core. Oh, okay. I bet this was probably pretty good as a PS1 game. And probably would have worked well as an N64 game, although I'm not super fond of, like, action games for the PS1, but that's just because so much of the PS1 for me was, like, the amazing RPGs they had on the system. You know, the PS1 Final Fantasies, Grandia, Final Fantasy Tactics, although I already said Final Fantasy, Parcha, the Word of Fate, Legend of Dragoon. So, like, I never bothered with any of the action stuff or, like, platformers they had on the PS1. It was just all RPGs for me. Okay, they still deal damage to me if I walk into them while they're turned to stone. I don't know what the 6 people means. Okay, there's another spooker wooker, I guess. I can't tell what that's supposed to be. I thought I was supposed to be hunting aliens to stop werewolves or something. Yeah, I've seen a few videos about that, Antihero. It looks really cool so far. And just in general, I want to play some Final Fantasy Tactics ROM hacks. I've been thinking about doing that, potentially, for, like, because Pokeboomers is going to be coming to an end in this next week, so I'll need another, like, playthrough series when I'm not doing Shuffle. And FFT ROM hacks have been on my list. I just don't know any good ones. Because I've thought about Fire Emblem, but I don't know if I'm ready for Fire Emblem. I also want to do, because we haven't really discussed this yet, but, Pokeboomers, the Nuzlocke series I do, we're probably going to be going on a bit of a longer break. Because we think it could be neat to do Gen 7, which is, you know, Sun and Moon, where it's all, like, island themed, when it's winter out. I do want to also do, like, a kind of Fuga 2 follow-up, where I just quickly do a playthrough, except, it's a playthrough where everyone dies, instead of the playthrough I did on stream where everyone lived. Because I feel like, even if you want to play through those games yourself, most people aren't going to go for that route. And it's going to take a lot of deliberate taking damage and getting party members killed. And inevitably they're going to kill off Vanilla, and I'm going to be very sad. Also Sheena. Suicide Run, literally. Literally. Because I'll be doing it New Game Plus with a fully upgraded tank. So, there will be no reason why I will be losing to everything, but I will. Okay, apparently just everyone here is a monster. But I still haven't found any damn aliens. Oh, hi. Gun? No, you're a streetlight. I also need to find somebody in the southeast corner of the map when I'm done with my mission, but I can't find any just regular gray aliens. It's just all the weird spike men. Okay, can't go off the edge of the map either. So this is just a random dark alleyway to get myself trapped in. Very cool. Love that. As far as the aliens thing, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. You'd think I would be all into aliens thing because I like to joke around about, like, conspiracies and stuff like that. And I do believe in some supernatural stuff, like I've seen a ghost once. But aliens somehow seem less plausible to me. I think that's just because... I mean, I don't doubt there's life out there in the universe, but, like, it probably doesn't conform to, like, how we think of life. It might just be, like, how we... Like, the equivalent of an animal in our world. Like, the odds of other intelligent life seems pretty astronomical. And even smaller still, that they're gonna go through the universe and find us. It's kind of... I don't know. It's an interesting thing to think about, but it just seems so unlikely to happen that I don't give it much, like, mental weight, I guess. Also, it's just completely random which houses I can go into, huh? Okay. That and, like, I don't know, my sister's a very smart lady, but, like, she gets to talking about, like, crop circles and everything, and I'm like, oh my god. I don't know, somehow it's just like, I cringe. I have no right to, and yet I cringe. Because it very much feels like a lot of, like, a lot of stuff like that, it feels like you're kind of like, oh hey, medpack. Love that. Feels like you're kind of having to cherry-pick evidence to, like, support what you already believe. I'm not, like, turning people into aliens, am I? Like, where are these actual aliens? I've been going for so long, you'd think I would... Why did I pick up a radiator? I have no idea what that does. Well, hello, you're red. Are you evil? Are you evil? You are not sus. Never mind, you are sus. Have a box. Wait, no, you're sus. I must stop you. Because I'm an agent of the Alliance? Or something? Nick, mission failed. We are unable to research alien life form as a result of you failing your mission briefing. Next time, pay more attention. Your current password is Okay, werewolves, yep. Capture 8 aliens, okay. It looks like it has a strong, like... I get, like, Batman the Animated Series vibes, from at least how the art is being presented in the game. And, you know, that's something. You just scratch out the word bad for your password. Maybe. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I'm left a bit puzzled. Oh wait, maybe this is like the containment unit, so I find the aliens and I like eat the box at them. And that captures them rather than kills them. Okay, why did the human, like, meter go up to 3? Should I not be, like, checking these people are horrible monsters or something? Is this all my fault? What if we are the aliens, etc.? Glance over seems competent. That's good. It can be fun discovering, like, a cartoon series that you just completely managed to miss. Like, I watched, what was it? Witch, like, years and years and years after it had come off. And, like, once I got past the, like, you know, like, girls cartoon thing, I was like, hey, this actually gets pretty good. That and the theme song was a certified banger. Okay, the human meter goes up when I hit the B button near people, and they turn into these weird Bowser monsters. Never got into Winx Club, though. I know a lot of people confuse the two. I don't remember for sure if I ever tried to watch it. I definitely didn't check out that Netflix revival, because I heard from some people who I didn't even previously know were into Winx Club that it apparently is just, like, completely awful, and not at all like what Winx Club was about. I think I kind of liked it because it had, like... There were elements of, like, sort of a... I like a kind of magical realism where it's like Persona, where, like, the supernatural stuff is, like... Or like World of Darkness, where, like, the supernatural stuff is, like, going on, but both the good guys and the baddies have to, like, kind of be sneaky about their activities. And, like, not let normal people know that, like, there's weird supernatural stuff going on. And, Witch kind of had that going on. Like, certainly not at first, but eventually, for sure. They were like, okay, what happens if I eat the box at you? Get in the box. Get in the box. Get in the box. Okay, you will not get in the box. And it's one of those that started out like, kind of like, I mean, Witch was way worse about this, but like the Netflix She-Ra, like, the first season started off kind of shaky because they were still establishing things, but it just expanded and escalated the stakes so smoothly and so naturally over time. Where it was like, not only were the protagonists getting more competent and like, being, like, better at what they were doing, but also, like, you got to see the villains grow, too. Where, like, they figure out what they're doing a little better, and, like, you know, because they're villains, they start off with in a little more powerful position than our protagonists, but they kind of realize, like, hey, we haven't been going about things intelligently. Let's, like, let's be better about this. Why are you gray? Okay, I guess you were evil? Are you evil? Everyone is evil. This is the only thing I've learned from this game. Everyone is evil, shoot everyone because they're a secret alien. Thanks, Roswell Conspiracies. I have learned much today. Oh wait, maybe now... Oh... I see... I turn them to stone and then I throw the box at them. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay, gang, it only took me half the time limit of the segment, but I figured out what I need to do. Don't worry, we're getting there. I'm still confused. What does this have to do with werewolves? Gotcha. Okay, here we go. This makes much more sense. I thought it was, I literally had to look for, like, classic The Greys type aliens. But no, it's just those weird monster things that just gotta capture them after I shoot the heck out of them. Which kind of makes me wonder, why did they even allow you to kill them in the first... That was an alien! Nah. Okay, the chief calls me bad, and then I try again. It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna hear this song in my sleep. When I go to bed tonight, I'm gonna hear this song in my dreams. Because it's just apparently the only track it has. Okay, now that I understand what the hell I'm doing, let's go about this a little more intelligently. Okay, I have to wait for them to, like, transform, because otherwise it seems like it's just, like, checking if it's an alien. It's not a for sure confirmation until they fully turn and they start trying to kill me. It's like the old Dick Tracy game where you, like, lost health for shooting an unarmed criminal or something. Because, you know, he's a good cop. He doesn't turn his body cam off. And apparently neither does Nick, this guy we're playing as. Although he's a cop who fights, like, aliens, so... I guess he's like the Men in Black? Anyway. Are you evil? Yes, you are. Still very curious what the human marker down there means. Like, is that just, like, how many people the aliens are killing while I'm just running around being lost or something? Throw the capture box, throw the Pokeball, and there we go. Turned off my swamp cooler. I might need to get up real quick after this game and kick it back on. So I thought it was going to start cooling off outside, but apparently no. We are trapped in an endless hellscape of a summer, and I cannot wait for fall. It's not even that hot outside, I'm just being a wimp. Because your boy cannot handle the heat, like at all. Oops, throw the Pokeball. Okay. I try, and like, I used to be able to. I remember as a kid running around in like 100-degree heat like it was nothing, but now it gets above like 80 and I'm like, oh, it's so hot. Okay, you are not an alien. 5-day streak of over 100. Jesus, that's too much. It's so much too much. I would die. I would actually perish. I'm real hung up on this. How are these guys getting confused for werewolves? Or are they, like, infecting people with the werewolf disease? Because something alien experimentation. Throw the Pokeball. Used to wear sweatpants all day, all year round. Relatable. Yeah, I have a nice cozy pair of, like, not quite sweatpants, but they're like pajama pants, like, not quite flannel, but, like, close. And I used to wear them a lot, you know, because I work from home. I was wearing them a lot during the winter, but, like, this summer it's been like, nope, can't. They're super comfy, but they'd just be too hot. Couldn't do it. Alien lycanthropy. The aliens, went to Anthrocon and were like, yes, this is how we take care of the humans. We turn them into what they all clearly desire to be. Okay, throw the Pokeball. What? How did you just instantly recover? Throw the Pokeball. True. I'm on my last pair of, basketball shorts before I have to do laundry again. So I relate to that on a spiritual level, man. Or, well, gym shorts, but same deal. Because I don't wear these to the gym. I wear them around the house and to play Ring Fit Adventure. Which, come to think of it, I've yet to do today. I definitely intended to in the morning, but then Baldur's Gate 3 happened, and I blinked, and there was like 30 minutes until stream, and I was like, oh, right, shuffle. Yes, that is a thing I do. And of course I am having fun, but damn it, Baldur's Gate 3 is so good! And I know a lot of people are streaming that, just, I could not hold myself back. Like, it was difficult for me to hold myself back from Fuga 2. It would be impossible for me to stop myself from playing Baldur's Gate 3 off-stream, because there is so much game there. There is so much game there. Maybe if I was, like, streaming in the unemployed times, and I could go that heavy on the stream schedule, I could do Baldur's Gate 3 like a streamed playthrough, but there would just be too much there. Like, I'm not even out of Act 1, and I think I've sunk, like, a good 12 hours in. Well, though that's counting my multiplayer game that I'm also running with some friends. So that's probably not entirely accurate, but I'm, like, really close to the end of the first part. For those who know the game, I saved the druid, and, I dealt with the goblin camp. And despite my love of evil options, I actually did not side with the goblins. Because it wasn't out of a desire to be a good guy. It was out of a deep and a deep-seated hatred of goblins. The short-statured little stabby pricks. Throw the Pokeball? No! It swapped to my other gun. Damn it. That's fine. There are plenty of aliens out on the streets. I'll find one here. You are an alien. Almost hit that dude. Okay, upgraded gun is too powerful. I'm like, damn, this new gun, it's too good. I can't use it. I gotta be able to collar the criminals. Yeah, they become like... People are just waifuing goblins as a species, and I'm not here for it. Like, sure, you can draw a goblin to be attractive. You can draw almost anything to be attractive. But, like, goblins are just, like, tiny anime waifus to a lot of the internet now, instead of just, like, gross, disgusting little things that they generally are, that you kill for experience when you're low level. Or, like, why did you break out of that so fast? Get in the alien Pokeball. And, like, you can do stuff with goblins that's not just like, oh, they're tiny little evil stabby pricks, who you take on as, like, your first Western RPG encounter, but, like, I don't know about waifuizing them. Something about it just doesn't sit right with me. I think it's because of, like, the short stature thing and how goblins end up pretty much generally, particularly the, like, goblins can be hot girls too kind of approach, like, makes them look very young, and I think it triggers kind of like a very, like, I don't want to find a child attractive, like, instinctive response in me, and I'm like, nope, nope, not for me. I don't know. I can armchair analyze it all I like, just, I don't like it. Alright, let's equip the upgraded gun, because I have all the alien specimens I need. I have to find what's-her-name in the southeast corner of the map. Which I hope I am heading in the general direction of. This upgraded gun is great. Hello, are you my contact? Yes. Your current password is... Best friends forever! Best friends forever. And on that note of best friends forever... Thank you, Leafy, so much for the raid. This is gonna mute the game, but let me give you a shout out here. Mr. Leafy Tree, friend of the stream, does color commentation for us sometimes in the Pokeboomers tournaments. What were you streaming? This is Shuffle Saturday, where I play a different game every 30 minutes. We are playing Roswell, Conspiracies and something. We're hunting alien werewolves, I guess? Werewolves are secretly building tunnels deep beneath London. They are laying explosives with the aim of creating a massive explosion along an ancient fault line. Ooh, Star Wars The Old Republic. I've heard good things. Never checked that out myself. Werewolves have built a massive spacecraft underground, which will be released when the explosives are detonated. So to recap, aliens are turning people into werewolves, and those werewolves have built a spaceship, and they're putting explosives along a fault line so they can blow a hole in the ground so their underground spaceship can take off. Okay, sure game. Sure game. Are these werewolves in the room with us right now? Find all the explosives and disarm them. Capture any werewolves that get in your way. When you have completed your mission, you must find Shalane in the southeast corner of the map and get to your vehicle. Oh, it's super conspiracy. We're still in London, so the music is still... No, the music is slightly different. Wonder of wonders. This peony fever dream made sense to someone. It sure did. So all I need to do is find the bombs. I do not need to worry about, capturing aliens. I just gotta find the bombs. So I'm not even gonna bother, like, checking people to see if they're aliens. That guy's an alien, but whatever. We don't care. We only care about bombs. I am but one man. A one-man bomb squad, apparently. But with only 2 minutes left, will we be able to disarm all the bombs around London? Or will London be doomed to become even more of a dirty cesspit than it already probably is? I don't know. I'm sure London's a wonderful city. I've never been. Never been to the UK, just in general. Just, you know. Or maybe you don't, and that's fine. Guy Fawkes was a werewolf. Of course, it all makes sense. And Oliver Cromwell was a monster hunter. London is okay, Paris smells. I have heard this. I have heard this. Oh, we got Nail 'em out. But this time I can use lethal force. The chief has let me know it's okay to turn off my body cam and start gunning these alien bastards down. Aliens as in extraterrestrials. We're not that kind of cop. Probably. I don't know, I've never watched the show. Where could these bombs be? It does seem weird that they're, like, planted underground, but I'm just wandering around the streets. Do I need to find, like, a manhole somewhere? Or... I do appreciate the very, like, Wolfenstein 3D-esque, facial animation we get from our leading man down in the left corner. I appreciate that game. It's nice. It's a nice little touch. Most people might not notice it, but I do, and I like it. I can't really say I like the game overall. It's one of the games of all time, for sure. Is this a bomb? That's a bomb. Guarded by a werewolf. But unfortunately, this is Shuffle Saturday, where, yeah, very Doomguy-esque as well. This is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. If you just came in, we're moving on from whatever the hell that was. A different game from a pool of roughly 1,600 different games. Could be more licensed game gems like that, or it could be actual good games I own on Steam. We have no way of knowing. So, I'll roll a game. We'll play it for the next 30 minutes. If you don't like what comes up, you want to just try for something more interesting, let me know with an exclamation mark veto. And next up for Shuffle Saturday shall be... Defense Grid: The Awakening. This sounds like a reboot game. Defense Grid The Awakening. Okay. System for being rolled Steam. You're a cruel, cruel man. I'll note that for next time around. No Steam next time. Alright, I will get Defense Grid. Ooh, wait, this might be online only, actually. Oh, you wanted that to apply for this one? I can honor that, Leafy. I can honor that. It's the first time in a while someone's gone for it, so hang on, I just need to... Seeing how the sausage is made a little bit here, I'll turn off a few tick boxes, and instead of that, to honor Leafy's redeem, we will play Return of the Ninja for the Game Boy Color. As a certain wise lady once said, it's always Game Boy around here. No, it's fine. I get it. There's stream delay and all that, so let me queue up The Ninja Returns. Or was it Return of the Ninja? Crap. No, it is Return of the Ninja. Okay. Platformer action. Alright, I'll have that fired up in a few minutes. If you'd rather go for something else, just let me know with a veto. Otherwise, we're in for more Game Boy Color goodness. Lots of Game Boy tonight. Oh, this was made by Natsume. Okay, okay. That gives me some hope that's probably about to be ripped away. We'll have audio in a minute. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play Return of the Ninja. New game. Card mode? Is there a card game? Oh, it's some kind of multiplayer thing. Okay, well, obviously I can't do that. Stage select. Always go with Hot Girl Ninja. It's a little bit Ninja Gaiden-y, but, like, bad. At least in the music. Strange. There is something wrong in the village. You're right. I don't have a good feeling about this. We've gotta hurry. Oh, it's Super Ninja Gaiden. Hot Girl Ninja Supremacy, hell yeah. Okay. Take that, Santa Claus. So how do I use my ninja magics? Because I see I've got some kind of, like, fireball there. Oh! Select. Okay. Boss fight? I like how it takes the enemies a minute to react when they see me. They're like, oh shit, Hot Ninja Babe. And yeah, Hot Ninja Supremacy, that's what led me to watch Lady Ninja Kaede 2 during the brief time that Netflix had an honest-to-God Japanese adult video movie on Netflix, just for anybody to watch, apparently, because Netflix was wild in that day. They've since removed it. But that was truly a gift that kept on giving, particularly because a good friend of mine has a name that's very similar to one of the villains. For any of you who this person is a mutual acquaintance for, the main villain of that movie, his name is Matthew Hoffman. It gave me a good giggle. How do I get a... Why is it flashing like that? Sorry, I don't know what's going on there. Okay, you're gonna keep... Oh, God. Okay, the cart might be a little bad here. If that doesn't let up, I might just throw this one out just to spare all our eyes. Do an executive level one here. But maybe it's just the screen, which of course I keep failing to get off of. But let me exit this as soon as I can, and then maybe that graphical issue will let up. Okay, here we go. Mission incomplete. Oh, you have no second lives. You better just do it in one go. Holy crap. Okay. Alright. It's time for the many deaths of Hot Lady Ninja Bimbert. Alright, let's do it. I must strike precisely, quiet. It actually might be a really good idea for me to dodge enemies. Because I really need every pip of health I have. Trouble is, my jump flips me up so much that it's kind of hard to dodge people sometimes. I should also... Damn it. I should also try the dude. See if he controls any differently. Because, like, if he gets, like, shurikens instead of, like, fireballs, that could be good. Okay, flashing light warning. I'll get through the screen as quick as I can. I don't know why... I forgot about that guy. He dropped a power-up. And I'm dead. Cool, good. Alright, let me try the guy. Let me try not Ryu Hayabusa. Okay, his... Looks like we've got more reach, but less, like, vertical. Less of a vertical slash to him. Interesting. And I immediately take damage for no reason. We're off to a good start here. He might actually be a better pick. Just because I have a little bit more breathing room before enemies, like, do collision damage to me. Just because of how his swing works. It's only a few pixels, but those could make all the difference. Maybe. Shit. Well, that was embarrassing. Okay, never mind. Clearly we need to stick with Sayuri. I think they might have the same range, maybe? Maybe? Ah, thank you for the lurk, Leafy. I do appreciate it. I know you run on a very old man schedule, so, I hope it's not already bedtime for you, buddy. Ooh, I didn't realize he could throw down like that. That's not great. I swear the music wasn't this before. This almost sounds like... Something in this music sounds vaguely Shining Force-y to me. Oh, the girl jumps. The girl jumps higher. The girl definitely jumps higher. Because I couldn't make some of those jumps with the dude, but I could clear it easily with her. Okay. Okay, they do... Interesting. What benefit does he get then? Again, I will get through this as quick as I can. But flashing light warning in the meantime, sorry. She's good for slashing from below. It's like air combos, but not. Good thing this screen is relatively brief. Okay, on to the boss fight. Use the ninja fire. Come at me! Ooh, barely dodged there. How much health do you have? Got him, I think. Rank D. Yeah, whatever, I'll take it. Could be worse. Get protection spell, ninjutsu.
Welcome back, Tsukikage, Sayuri. If it weren't for you two, this village might have been completely destroyed.
Who were they?
They are the descendants of the ninja clan Iga. They attacked the village to steal the secret ancient scroll of this village.
What for?
Their intention is to use the secret scroll to bring this world back to the Age of Wars. We must recover it to prevent this disaster. Fortunately, our clan has already found their hideout We've hidden our shinobi tools there to make your operation go smoothly.
Why didn't you just have your people who are hiding tools... Whatever.
The following are the tools that are hidden in their hideout. I'm sure that you haven't forgotten how to use them. We are going to review it just in case.
Ironclaw, you can dig the soft soil to go underground. On the surface, press down to go underground and press up to return to the surface. Tabi, they will let you walk on the ceiling.
Okay.
Press up to stick to the ceiling and press down to release. We've got some, what was it? Was it Metal Warriors that let you do that for the SNES? Ninja Sandals. Squatting down with these on will let you store up power to jump higher. It's a Super Mario 2 shoot. Kabuto, with this helmet on your head, you can break through the fragile ceilings. Manto, while falling, press up to control your speed, and it will let you fly farther. Mizugumo, they will let you walk on the water's surface. While walking on the water, press down to dive. Okay, these sound great.
No one in this village can defeat them except for you two. Use the shinobi tools wisely and recover the secret scroll. I'm counting on you.
Oh, I can just skip right to the end. Nah, I should go in order, though. Stage 2. Let's rock, Sayuri. Oh, I still only have one pip of... Oh! I'm so fucking dead. Oh-ho. Alright, it's fine. I just have to be super stealthy. I knew the crows were gonna try and kill me. This is a ninja game, whether it's Ninja Gaiden or not. The birds are always out to kill you. Spooky, are you evil? I don't know if killing these is a good idea or not, but I'm going to, just in case. Oh, no, because now I can... They see. After I kill them, I can stand on them. You shank them, and then you stand on them. Life lessons I learned playing Return of the Ninja. Skeletons. Do some casual grave desecration. Defeat those hidden birds. Oh, good. An onigiri. Okay, that healed me a little bit. This grave is not evil, and I am not allowed to destroy it. Very well. Shit. No, don't. Ah. It's fine. Let me just go in there with full health. I do like her for what seems to be her higher jumping power. So I'm gonna stick with her. I don't know what the little bar above my life is. Maybe that shows me what shinobi tool I have equipped? Or like found? Stupid Ninja Gaiden birds. Like, complete with the knockback. It's just straight up the Ninja Gaiden birds. Just straight up. Can I stand on them if I don't kill them? No. Okay. Very important that I do that. You know, I gotta give this one props. There does seem to be, like, it's an action platformer, but there's still, like, kind of an element of stealth to it, because you can dodge some enemies as you go. Which makes it a lot more flavorful than, like, some ninja action platformers I've played, where it's just, like, you just run around and kill a bunch of people, and you have, like, magic abilities that they call ninjutsu. Not naming any particular names, mind, because I'm not, like, super well-versed in that particular area of games, but I've definitely played at least a couple. Mostly here on Shuffle. I wouldn't even count Ninja Gaiden in those, because I've only played those games like a very, very, very little. Shit. Sure would be good if I could move on the ceiling. Ninja-themed Devil May Cry. Yeah, exactly. Like, too often I think Ninja is kind of... It's kind of like, it's a little bit like the Leprechaun movies. Why am I using this as a basis of comparison? No one else has seen those fucking movies, but... You see, you're just getting, like... If you call something a ninja, but you just make him, like... Make that ninja, like, just an unstoppable warrior who can mow through hordes of enemies, and doesn't, like, make any attempt to use stealth, then it's basically a ninja in name only, and you're just going with it for the name recognition when you're just making up your own rules on whatever a ninja is. Because, you know, they relied more on, like, stealth and stuff, because they were generally, like, you know, like, peasant resistance fighters, or something? I'm a little unclear on the actual history, but anyway, like in the Leprechaun movies, where at first they had, like, some flavor to the Leprechaun's abilities, because they were, like, tied to gold, but as later movies came out, they needed to, like, I guess, escalate the stakes of what the Leprechaun could do, or maybe they were just lazy. They are B horror movies after all. And they just started just letting the Leprechaun do whatever, because they were like, whatever. He can summon a green lightsaber. Green, because he's a leprechaun. And it's like, well, why are you even calling your movie monster a leprechaun if you're not gonna bother staying with the established theme and lore? Or the worst offender was truly Leprechaun Returns. The reboot they made where they had some wrestling star as the leprechaun. Because, I mean, obviously they couldn't do Warwick Davis anymore because he's no longer with us. But... like, the wrestler dude they had, like, you went from having, even just the character of the Leprechaun, because it's always the same Leprechaun. Leprechaun being, like, a wisecracking, like, delightfully comically homicidal, being, to just this shrieking, like, basically like a tiny little goblin. And it's like, you're not even, why? You could have just called the movie Goblin, and it would have made no difference. But, you know, as we all know from our B-movie experience, Nilbog is goblin spelled backwards. If anyone else fully followed that, you're either awesome, have spent way too much time watching some movies of dubious quality, or both. Ah yes, the ninja's greatest weakness, doorknobs. Unless I have to press, like, up and B or something stupid. No, it doesn't seem to be anything like that. Maybe you need a shinobi tool to be able to open doors. I've gotten kind of out of the habit, which makes me sad. I need to watch more crappy movies. I'm gonna be playing some, World of Warcraft when their official hardcore version for their classic WoW comes out. So I foresee myself watching some bad movies around then. I think I still have a Netflix login to leech off of. Or I might catch up on some anime. I haven't watched anime in way too long. Classic MST3K for before bed. Hell yeah. It's a great way to end the day. Great way to end the day. Good old MST3K. I hope that Netflix keeps making more MST3K stuff, because I wasn't wholly on board for all the stuff they did with their remake of it, but it was still pretty good. They kept to the spirit, more or less. God, this game is brutal. That's a decently long stage. And they're like, nope, start all over. Still, I'm getting better with each attempt. Mostly. It's like, I don't know. I admire the sort of difficulty where it's very much about, like, the memorization, and you slowly, like, gain in your own skill and, like, your ability to perform. But, I don't know. I prefer a little more of the, like, save points and stuff. Just, like, don't make me go through... If every part of the stage is a skill challenge, don't make me redo the skill challenges I've already displayed that I can do. Like, some degree of that is fine, but starting over an entire level? That's a little much. That's a little much when I have 4 pips of health. And health upgrades are only or health refreshes are only randomly found. Like, at least give me some checkpoints or something, man. That's all I'm asking, Natsume, please. I guess this is where they took out all their aggression for being making so many cozy, like, Harvest Moon games. Honestly, I so often fall into the trap of just thinking of Natsume as just like the Harvest Moon people. But they made a lot of other games, too. Alright, we go over here, shank this man twice. We avoid that because those are pointy and probably hurt. I also still haven't found any of these damn shinobi tools I was promised. Just saying, game. You told me about all these amazing things I'd be able to use, and you've come through with none of them. Which, honestly, just has me worried about how long this level is gonna be. What? How is your hitbox that big? Whatever, it's fine. I still have health left. Also, thank God there isn't falling damage. I've only played a couple of platformers with falling damage in my day. Well, that's a lie. I've only played a couple platformers with what I would characterize as unfair falling damage in my day. And it's just always such an unpleasant experience when you're going through the game blind. Did this take me back to where I was? That's not... What? I didn't go in a circle there, did I? Am I losing my mind? Or just my sense of direction, which I never really had in the first place. No, son of a bitch, that's the same. Okay, so that leads nowhere that I need to go. Okay, just ignoring it then. Okay, grabby hands from the ground. Don't love that for a ninja girl. Shit. Why don't I try Oh, jump on top of the graves, of course. Well, I feel stupid. Hey! Alright, now I can go underground. If I get to be just, like, invulnerable the whole time, that's pretty cool. I would love that. Let's try it. Yeah! I just get to ignore everything. Okay, that's rad. I like that power-up a lot. Don't like that. Use the fire. Get hit by fire. No, come on, please. This level is so long. I can't die here. Not now. Don't! Shit! Ah, brutal, brutal game. Okay. Sip of water, and we go again. Shank you. Also, I wonder, like, because that seemed to be the end of stage boss. Would that be, like... Are the other ninja tools just going to be limited to their individual stages? I thought this was going to open up a little bit more and become, like... almost Castlevania-y, as we got these different, like, gadgets to explore. Which... granted, would have been pretty rough on me because of my complete lack of sense of direction, but... would have been damned impressive for a Game Boy Color platformer. and I would have at least admired it a little before I gleefully escaped into a game that's perhaps a little bit more my speed. Or the next game could be something I'm even worse at. Like Mega Man 7. I don't know why, I'm so bad at Mega Man. Like, across the board. Also, I don't know if desecrating these graves helps me, but it feels good, so I'm gonna keep doing it. We are a disrespectful ninja. Those are the graves of the ancestors of my enemies, so I shall break them without mercy. That looks important. A rock? Nope. These guys weren't there before. Shank him a couple times. Okay, if I can get lucky with some health drops, I think I could do okay. But those are pretty... Come on, Snake. Damn it, I don't need a magic drop. Because it seems like a foolish decision to ever use magic before the boss. Unless I'm missing something. Because I only have one use of that Magatama or whatever it is. Okay, or that could happen. That works too, I guess. Were those spooky blue flames there before? Don't think they were. Okay, well, whatever. I have Quest 64 Avalanche. Okay, yes, this is where I go. I hop on top of the graves to get the Iron Claw, and then I dig underground and am completely unbothered by skeleton hands. Or I fall down and get hit for no reason. That works too. Also, I like how they were like, oh yes, we have hidden the shinobi tools, and they're just like, just blatantly out in the open. Great job of hiding them, guys. I've also been tempted, and I don't know... I don't know how well this would work, because I'd need to get, like, an N64 emulator set up. I have had a weird fascination for a while with, like... There is, a Quest 64 hard mode ROM hack that I've had bookmarked for some time, and, like, that was a weirdly nostalgic game from my childhood, because, listen, back in the N64 era, I was really hurting for RPGs. Until I got the PlayStation, and I was guided to the promised land of JRPGs. For the time. But I played a lot of Quest 64 back in the day. And I think it could be interesting to, like... It really overpromised so much. And, like, you can see glimpses of greatness. If you, like, squint, kind of cross your eyes, have a strong drink first, and give it some leeway, but... Yeah, it's... Man. It could have been something amazing. I've actually heard that, like, there's a Quest game on the Game Boy Color that was pretty good. But I don't know that I've ever played that. But that one did away with, like, the action combat, and it was just straight-up turn-based RPG. But I think it was largely the same. Like, it was kind of one of those ports where, like, it was a port, but the gameplay was completely different that they used to do back in the day. Particularly with licensed games. Like, the most recent example I can think of is, like, some of the Harry Potter licensed games for, like, the first couple of books. How, like, depending on the system you got, it could be a Yu-Gi-Oh game, it could be an RPG, it could be an action game. Not really a thing you see a whole lot anymore, because people want there to be, like, a comparative parity between, like, systems, and I feel like, with the exception of the Switch, most systems, like, kind of operate the same, and just people assume, like, well, if people don't have a good enough computer to run this, whatever, who cares? Which, like, I kind of get. I'm sure it must be infuriating to develop primarily for PC, because you gotta worry about 800 different, technical setups, like, running your game. And you have to question yourself, like, at what point are we fine with cutting off some of our potential market? But with only 2 minutes left, how many of the enemy's potential market will I cut with my hot ninja girl? Or maybe none at all. God damn it! How do I do that? That's fine. We go again. Speed run. The dude. But yeah, I don't know. I've been kicking around a few ideas for what to do for next prevalent tech to play your game will be by develop. True. I mean, with consoles, you can just be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be the console. Like, I guess a little less now, because there's like the PS4, the Pro, and like the Series X or whatever. They're like variants of consoles that are a little bit different, but you always are gonna know what the baseline is. PCs, it's like, yeah, who knows? Which I'm sure, in addition to like budget, is why so many indie devs go for like simpler graphics or pixel graphics. I mean, there's also like some nostalgia element there too. But like, you know, if you make your graphics not too demanding with your indie game, you can have you don't alienate any of your customer base. Unless you're going for those who just want the most cutting-edge graphics, in which case you're always going to lose to the big boys anyway. Speaking of losing to the big boys, this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. And we are moving on from Return of the Ninja, as I have been rather beaten by the big boys. That was an alright game. I do need to run and turn on my swamp cooler real quick, because I am heating up a little bit in here, but that'll be like 30 seconds. Back super quick. Okay, I return. Trying to not do the, like, take a 2-minute break every hour thing that I so often fall into the trap of, but meh, if I need it, I need it. Okay. So, 1,600 possible games that could come up here. If you don't like what comes up or you want to try for something a little more interesting, just let me know with an exclamation mark veto. I think I probably have 1 or 2 more games in me after this one, based on how I'm holding up so far. I also need to do I think a little bit of prep for Pokemovers tomorrow morning, so I don't want to go super late. But, next up for me shall be... Nope, can't stream that if I want to keep my account. Okay, never mind. Next up will be... Rise of the Tomb Raider for Steam. Good God. The Shuffler is bound and determined to out me for all the H games I own tonight. That's 22... I'm not gonna burn a veto here, guys, just because that is 22 gigabytes. And that would probably take too long for us to download anyway. So I'm giving you this one for a freebie. Alright, but let me know if you want that, yeah, just hit me with another veto if this next one's no good. Instead of that, because we'd be sitting here for too long, we will play some Lethal Enforcers for the SNES. Hit me up with a fresh veto if you'd rather go for something else. Otherwise, I should have that loaded up soon. The rare double veto. Yeah, very rare. Though I feel like there have been at least a few times where there's been a veto and someone else was like, I was just about to do that. Particularly if it's some game that's like really bad or like really rough on the eyes. Okay, let's flip over to this screen. Oh, this is Konami. Why are you not coming up? There we go. Oh, wait! Wait! Is this the tactical car combat driving game? Oh shit, we played this before. Okay, 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play some Lethal Enforcers. Game start. Just one player, I guess?
Player 1.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. We have played this before. It was not the game I was thinking of, though. This is just a straight-up, like, light gun game without the light gun. I'm sure it was probably Super Scope compatible. But let's just go for the bank robbery. B is shoot. Very important. Robbery at Severin Bank. Permission from Captain. Havoc to use force. Body camera off.
You missed me. Reload.
How do I reload? Why?
He led. You missed me. Don't shoot.
Okay. Why are you wandering around in the middle of a gunfight, though, bank worker?
You missed me. Magnum bullet.
Magnum bullet. That was not worth taking a hit for.
He led.
Actually, if everyone dies in one shot, what's the point of the Magnum upgrade? Okay. God, I love the, like, deep-fried voice acting. This was definitely an arcade port.
No.
What? Can't shoot the security cameras. Okay. That's dumb.
You can't shoot me.
I think I can. I have permission from the captain to use lethal force.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. You can't shoot.
Oh, was it already counting it as a civilian being there? To me, it looked like I shot just before that person popped up, so there may have just been bad luck on my... Okay, that one didn't count, though, somehow. I lucked out there. 74%, that feels pretty good.
You missed me.
Oh, come on. I got him pretty quick.
He led.
I feel like you never see games like this anymore, just like shooting gallery type games. They very much fell out of favor, but they were very much for the arcade. But it feels like they'd be about due for a revival somehow. Maybe that's just me. You definitely shot that lady. Oh yeah, I absolutely shot that lady. Automatic, hell yeah, no reloading for me. Not that it's been that much of a problem.
He led. You missed me.
Nope. Come and get some.
Reload. You missed me.
Oh, I keep the automatic. Okay. I figured it would just be once my clip was empty, that was it. But the question is, am I gonna have an awkward boss fight against, like, the big bank robber or something? Oh no, this is gonna go poorly.
You can't shoot me. You missed me. You missed me.
Damn it.
Player 1. Reload.
Load, load. Good thing that wasn't a civilian. Probably. I see you. I should be able to shoot the drivers and just make the car go away prematurely. Okay, this is getting a little cheap. Okay, now I got the driver. Motorcycle? Nope. Oh, come on. That was the second you got on screen.
Player 1.
How was I supposed to anticipate that?
You can't shoot me. You missed me.
Yeah, they're definitely ramping things up, and not in an exactly fair way. Oh well, that's fine. I got plenty of continues. I can just bumble my way through.
You missed me.
Shit.
You can't shoot me.
Ah, yes! Got him. Awkward boss fight achieved. Yeah, not the greatest accuracy. But you know what? It's good enough to get the job. I'm apparently captain currently. Lieutenant. That one missed shot was enough to get me busted down a rank. You know, not shooting all those civilians. That part was fine. Apparently. Downtown assault. Corner, Smith and Colfax. Civilians in grave danger. Halt disturbance at once. There's a Colfax Street in Denver. It's one of those streets where you don't want to be on at certain hours of the night. In fact, there was a bus I used to take to work. Oh, that's a civilian. Okay, thought it was a baddie. There was a bus I used to take to work late at night that was affectionately called the Murder Bus by multiple people I met in Denver.
You can't shoot me.
But I can. These damn triads are getting sneaky. Or just jump scaring me. Now we're talking. Give me the shotty. I keep waiting for, like, one of the baddies to, like, try popping up and looking like a civilian only to, like, whip out a gun and shoot me or something. Go ahead, make my day. That one lady definitely has, like, the same model as one of the civilians, but she starts to draw a gun. So you can tell that one. Like, that one is, like, kind of the sneakiness I was talking about, but they do make it fair. I shot the knife! Hell yeah. Oh! Ah! Alright, there goes my shotgun power.
Don't shoot.
I shot. What you gonna do about it?
You can't shoot me.
They're gonna be like, oh, we gotta bust you down to sergeant now. You missed a shot. Oh, dang it. Should have known when she didn't immediately pop up with it. No, 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 no. Ah.
Player 1.
Wow, that was much worse.
No. You missed me.
I like how they have the same, like, 3 taunts. They're like, yeah, we can't fit any more voices in here. Just keep going, you missed me!
You missed me.
You can't shoot me.
Welcome back, Leafy. We're playing some good old shooting gallery goodness with lethal enforcers for the SNES. Nope, you're a baddie. Damn it. You can always tell the evildoers because they cartwheel. Eventually a clown is gonna come cartwheeling and I'm just gonna gat him down. I still don't know what good the Magnum is supposed to do me, because it doesn't give me expanded ammo capacity or anything like that. Oh, you were a civilian! My bad! Whoops! I like to go to dinner first. Everyone, go support your local Flowerland. They work very hard. Buy your significant other some roses. Or don't. I'm not your dad. I will say, it's been very, like, rare for me to buy roses, although I can definitely think of one ex that I've had who probably would have appreciated the hell out of it. But I just never had a good opportunity. But it always feels like such an impermanent thing to give. I suppose that's kind of part of the point. Oh, that was a civilian. Oops.
Rifle.
Ooh, I don't like how this is 3-round burst. Oops. That was also a civilian. Really just batting 1,000 here.
Reload. Reload. You can't shoot me.
And yet I have.
He led.
Nice parry. Nope. Shit. Ah, I'm out of my 3-round burst now. It's back to the good old service weapon. Yatta! Indeed. They are pretty crazy. They keep saying that I can't shoot them, and then I shoot them. The cycle keeps repeating itself. What an idiot. Alright, how terrible was my accuracy there? Okay, 51, that's bad. Also. No. No. There's too many damn weekend gangsters. Oh, I got an extra health. Neat. And I've lost it. Oh, I didn't shoot the knife, but it still wound up missing me for some reason. Not exactly my finest performance on this level, I will admit. Oh my god, he parries my bullets until he throws his weapon. This is so stupid. Also, he's not even hitting me with these. Okay, got him.
Situation under control. Unit 5 out.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting demoted for my performance there. 62 is not a great accuracy. Though the count-up sound is kind of soothing, not gonna lie. Sergeant. They're like, alright, you've been demoted twice, but maybe this hijacking you'll do better. Fire you for my squad. Listen.
Unit 5, possible hijacking at Metro International Airport.
Approval granted to eliminate hijackers. You know what? I'm fine with me not being a good cop. Nope. Okay. I was doing so well at first. Damn it. It feels like there's more screen to scroll through on this one for some reason. Probably because the enemies aren't providing as big a profile targets in a lot of cases, except for the ones who go for the jump scare attack. The ones who go for the Freddy Fazbear. Speaking of bad movies, like maybe the FNAF movie will be good, but I feel like it's probably not gonna be. And I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of it. Because whatever, I'm gonna watch it. I'm curious to see what they do. I also still need to see the preemptive Nick Cage parody of the... where they just had him beat, like... I forget what it was called. But it was basically like they put him into Five Nights at Freddy's and he just beats the shit out of the robots. Because it's Nick Cage in mysterious drifter mode. Looked very fun. But probably was just another media. Okay, that's a game over. Still, I got through a few levels. Oh, hey. B. M. Yep, that's all I got. Where do I rank? Damn, I'm the best cop. Better than the commander and the captain. Because of my pure number of kills, my accuracy is garbage. But I stack up them bodies. And the nice thing here is I can just start from the later levels.
Player 1.
Straight to the hijack. No. Stupid hand grenades. These are the games that made children violent. No, that was Mortal Kombat. No, that was Night Trap. No, that was Mass Effect with its fully with its full 3D sex scenes that one lawmaker talked about.
Player 1.
No, wait, that was Pokemon, which is secretly satanic. No, wait, that was... Good old video game moral panic. Mario made kids violent. Obviously. Stomping turtles to death, that's gonna lead to psychotic behavior. Damn it. I feel like I'm actively doing worse this time. Like, I started out kind of promising, but now I've just kind of been growing real hard. Okay, I managed to clip him on the way down. But, you know, this game they probably would have been fine with because, you know, you're a cop and you're shooting terrorists and or criminals. That is okay. Because I don't think they ever objected to these sorts of video games. Be a coward like Luigi and let your brother do the fighting. Exactly. Stupid grenade enemies. Bring back the knife throwers. Those were a little easier to intercept. Okay, 65. That's better than I was doing, but I took a lot of damn hits.
Don't shoot!
See, this screen is clever with its like continual neutral movement of like the luggage loading, because you're just keyed in to like look for movement, because that's either a civvy or a baddie to shoot, and so you have that continual distraction of the conveyor belt going so you can miss enemies. That's a good like natural escalation of difficulty just through the presentation of the environment. It's very smart. Of course, it is making me screw up a lot, so I also hate it, but I admire the reason that it's there for. It's delightfully evil. Come on, pop up again. I know you want to. Do it. Do your awkward little hostage shuffle over there. That's fine. Come and get some. Oh, hello. Oh, you take multiple hits. That's... Okay, that's very bad. Die already. Okay. I got shot and immediately lost my grenade launcher.
Don't shoot!
This is a terrible day that makes me want to shoot a civilian.
Player one.
Yeah, I was thinking about making another joke that I always do when I play a game as a cop about turning the body camera off, and then I was thinking of like the sometimes mean like Metal Gear Rising, like, Doctor, inject the whatever into my spine. It's like a cop like, Doctor, turn off the body camera. Oh, it's terrible. Thank you. I'm glad I got someone with that. Worked much better as a short little video meme, but I almost shot that guy. Thank you, bad accuracy. You saved me there, and then you got me shot there, so never mind. I do not thank you, bad accuracy. The man who is immune to bullets, except in mass... God damn it. How many of them were in these clown car containers? Come on. How good do your reflexes have to be to get these guns? Damn.
Player one.
Like, and this is the normal difficulty. Kind of feels like this was balanced around having 2 players. Or maybe I'm just bad. Or maybe both. Both things could be true. Like, I'm definitely not flawless at this game, but in a couple cases I feel like I'm tagging enemies pretty quick and they still can get an attack off on me.
Don't shoot!
Come on, come on! Bring it on! The airport can take off. The airport can take... Oh my god. We're getting to that 3-hour mark. I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit. I'm sorry, wait. Oh, okay, we're not in the air yet. We're still just Well, now they can't take off because I've busted up the windows. Jesus, those are tiny sounds. Give me that. This will help. I really am winging most. No, my rifle! Oh my god, so many dudes. Too many damn weekend terrorists. I feel like there was no way I could get both of them in time there. But again, if this is just an arcade port, then some of these are just to steal your quarters. Shit. Ah, I knew I was about to die there. Didn't even finish a level and I'm still in the high score list? Really? Where am I put that time? Second best cop? Apparently, it doesn't take much. Very well. In a perhaps foolish decision, I think I'll take on stage 4. You know, maybe stage 3 is really just you know, like the peak of difficulty, and then it's downhill from there. Clearly.
Put your hands up! Police!
Gunrunners spotted at Gallo Harbor. Terminate smugglers at any cost. Okay, well this is a smuggler. A smuggling operation at night. I imagine there won't be many civilians around. He said, about to be proven wrong. So damn, how many people are involved in this smuggling operation? Not terribly subtle of you, was it, boys?
You can't shoot me.
I love that clip. You can't shoot me.
Freeze.
Okay, this feels a little more fair so far. Maybe it'll bust out the BS later, but so far this ain't that bad. It's giving me enough time to like react and get my cursor over there. Though I still gotta. Ooh, okay, I see what we're gonna do here. But yeah, I do imagine this would be better with like the super scope or some kind of light gun. Well, with only 3 minutes left, will we get to experience truly just how bad it can be on a regular old SNES controller? Oh, I wanted to like shoot the box down and have that like blow up a car or something. And kill the like 80 dudes who are apparently taking cover behind it. It's been a while since I've played a good FPS, like, all the way through. They're a pretty rare thing for me, anyway, to really get into. I don't know why. I'm sure I've got a few in one here. I mean, I feel like I tend to go more for, like, I don't know, I feel like I end up just, like, rambling with half sentences because I'm trying to, like, focus in on, like, the gameplay. Versus, like, just my normal kind of rambly style when I'm playing, like, RPGs or something a little slower paced. Which tend to be a little better at anyway. Versus this where it's like, oh god, I'm a visual novel gamer, please, have mercy, game. Speaking of visual novels, there was a visual novel I was looking at, like, potentially being one that I could play through, because it was one that I'm totally, like, blind on. I know it's decently well regarded, but then I looked it up, and apparently it's specifically on Steam's banned games list, which is weird, because I don't think it's that spicy. I mean, maybe there's just a lot going on there that I hadn't heard of, but it was a game called Dramatical Murder, and the Steam version was on sale recently as part of their, like, they're having a big visual novel sale, and I know that's basically like a gay VN, and I was like, okay, perfect, I wouldn't have to do any terrible girl voices, which is always the downfall of me doing my solo voice actor shtick. Or, well, there's probably girls, but they probably wouldn't have as much of a role in the story, I have to assume. Or I guess I could always just play more Dream Daddy. It is right there. And speaking of... Ah, man. Steins Gate is so long. And I have played through that one before, and it is fully voice acted, and like, God, the beginning, like 3 hours of Steins Gate are actual torture, in my opinion. I found them so boring. Like, I had to force myself to keep going multiple times. Speaking of force myself to keep going, nah, this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes, and that's a little bit of a taste of Enforcers. Fun game, not one I'm super good at, but it's decently fun. This may be last game of the night, so I'm going to take a little bit of time for a prediction to roll here, while we just kind of hang out. I know there are some follow-ups to Steins Gate, but like... Steins Gate is very, very long. And I don't know, games that are like... I'm fine with playing story games again if there's like... if there's major gameplay involved in it, but visual novels I'm very leery on. Like, there's not really... I 100% of that one, so there wouldn't be anything else I could go back and do, from what I understand. Steins Gate is good once you get into it. But... I don't know. I think it's pretty unlikely I'll ever do Steins Gate. Sorry. That sorry came out a lot sassier than I intended. I'm not sure why. You did try, and I appreciate the pitch. There is also, of course, a remake or port of like one of the Homestar Runner Flash games, the Dangerous games that just came out literally yesterday, and I of course immediately purchased. Those are more adventure games than visual novels, but that could also be one I could play through. Yeah, I don't know if I would go back to the Telltale Homestar Runner games, because there was so much continual talking. Like, I felt like I couldn't get a word in edgewise, and like, I didn't want to talk over the talking, because it was good talking, but like, maybe the Dangerous ones I could find a happier balance. Yeah, I'll probably have that, like, I'll probably have like kind of a transitionary period where I go from like, you know, I've just had the long campaign of Pokéboomers. Like, I do some shorter stuff, like the Fuga 2 Everyone Dies Suicide Run will probably only be like a stream or two, because I'll be speeding through all the bits of the story we've already seen, then maybe like the Dangerous one, and then something longer, to be determined. Okay, only one taker for the bet, that's fine, I'll just do a refund there. Next up for Shuffle Saturday, and possibly final game, will be Super Robot Taisen Original Generation. This is a turn-based strategy game with giant mecha, I believe. I think I've played these games before, though there are like a couple of them. So I'm not super... Never mind, we have a Vita. Yeah, the Killing Children stream, exactly. It'll be horrifying, and great, and horrifying. So instead of Super Robot Taisen, we will play Montezuma's Return for the Game Boy Color. It's always Game Boy. It's always Game Boy. This is a platformer puzzle adventure, according to Twitch. I will get that one loaded up. Montezuma's Revenge. This sounds vaguely familiar. I think I may have played it before. Or I could be thinking of something else. That's happened at least once tonight. Oh, nice. This one gives me time to pull it up before it immediately just starts in and, like... silence. Okay, pull this up here. There we go. Perfection. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play some... What was the game called again? Montezuma's Return. It was like, I just looked at the cart. Come on, Vim. Oh, made by Take-Two. That could be a good sign or a terrible sign. Oh, they were just the publisher. Never mind. That is going to be completely neutral then. Montezuma. Oh boy. This game. That's how you show the lives? Okay. Okay, fall damage bad. Do not fall down. Noted. Okay, I got a key. Let me... Alright, next Indiana Jones, go in there. A and B are both jump. I have no ability to attack. Oh boy. So how do I deal with the snakes? Knife. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just kill a knife causes the game to crash. I'm not putting up with that, and I wouldn't ask you to either. Same way you deal with snakes in real life. So instead of that, actually I should make a, hang on, I'm gonna make a note to remove that one from the shop. Remove. Montezuma returns GBC. Okay, what do you mean that was me blatantly looking for an excuse to throw it out? I don't know what you're talking about. Instead of that, we'll play Dragon's Lair for the Game Boy Color. They made Dragon's Lair for the Game Boy Color? Okay. The arcade classic? I'm sure it'll be every bit as beautiful as the arcade version, right? Right? Dragon's Lair. Oh, right, the, stream. Boy howdy, am I gonna feel bad when, somebody comes in expecting the arcade version, and it's not. Alright, let's flip over here. 30 minutes on the clock. Dragon's Lair. Dirk the Daring, the Princess Daphne, the Giddy Goons, the Lizard King, the Crypt Creeps, the Smithy. Oh, is there an intro? Oh, that's the same thing we saw. Tutorial? They were very proud of that screen. What? I didn't do anything. How is this the tutorial? Must be Bowser before he gained all that weight. There was no prompt to hit a button. Why don't I just try starting in the main game? I literally just button mashed. We're back in! Go, go, go! To the right! Okay, drink me? Oh. Yep, ignore that, just go through the door. I tried to make him use his sword, he didn't seem keen. And we're back in! Wait, what? The smooth animation. What? I have no idea what happened there. This is too choppy, I can't keep up. What? This is not... They're just blatantly teleporting me around. What am I... What? Okay. We go again? Okay, here I hit A, so we sword. Here I be ready to hit right, so we run away. And don't get crushed to death. Here I... Forward? Yes. We right, so we ignore the potion. I have no idea. We die, I guess. Now we're in a different room. Okay, left, so we jump off. This'll end well. I don't know if they're just, like, skipping me past rooms after I die to them. Maybe that's a thing? Like, they're like, oh, okay, well, you don't know what to do here, so... we'll just move you on to the next one. Have at you! Have at you! I said have at you. Damn it. Door? Jump. Jump through the door. Or get eaten by the slime croc. That works too, I guess. Okay. Dragon's Lair. Classic, right? I mean, it is cool to see someone, like, play this game and just, like, completely ace. Wait, this is different. Okay. So do they have it, like, randomized? Oh. I figured, I was about to say, for these ropes being on fire, they're not giving me any problems. And lo and behold. Horsey? Charge! Oh. Yep. They're like, come on, Vim. We gave you 2 whole seconds to react. I still don't know how to beat this one. This classic I totally remember. I don't know, maybe it was like slightly before my time, I guess. But I was still, like, aware of this for whatever reason. Yeah, this is rough, but the OG was rough as well. It was very much, like, reaction-based gameplay, and you would, like... it was very much based on memorization. The original was an arcade. I think they did, like, some kind of remastered version of it. I'm just button mashing. I'm blatantly button mashing. Did not work! Okay, game over. And we go again! The existential terror of Dragon's Lair. I know how to get past some of these, like here. I use sword, and then we automatically escape. Here, I press right, so we do not get crushed by rocks. We do a jump. We do a jump. We do a jump. Oh, I got burned because I didn't jump in time. Okay, I thought last time it was... I did jump and the final rope, like, burned me. Do we charge on the horsey? We go left. We go right. Or I didn't react in the 2 frames that I had. Like, I bet it'd be great to see a speedrunner do this. Oh, I got him! No, I didn't. The quick turnaround here. It's like a Hotline Miami level of, That's the same thing I did get past that last. Okay, sure, game. We can pretend you're... What? Sword? Okay, score of 0. Alright. At this point, I'm just gonna try and beat my high score. The high score was 4,000. Okay, this screen. I know how to deal with this screen. Damn, at this point, I'd rather be playing like Shadow Game. Oh! It's pressing left instead of right this time. And because of that, I screwed it up. Okay, great. Right, we go again. We go again. We go again. Oh god, not this one. Okay, left. Or death. Or death. Or just death. Or simply death. Well, that's easy. Right. Left. See, this is actually giving me, like, a little bit of time to react. I appreciate this screen. I appreciate this section. This is actually, like, reasonable. I take back my compliment. I'd like to react there. Oh, Dragon's Lair. Okay, I got one. Right was death before. Let me go left. Okay. Left. Right. Hey! Oh, I still don't know how to do this one. Spamming the buttons, spamming the buttons, spamming the buttons. No good. Oh, left. Thought you said death. Yeah, pretty much. This game is very unforgiving. Left? Nope. Okay, 2,000. Halfway to what my best score was. We'll get there, probably. I guess. Maybe I just kind of lose this cartridge after I finish stream tonight. That might have to be a thing. Oh, the screen is reversed, so it's gonna be right first. Or death! Or death! Or death, or death, or death, or death. Okay. So this one is reasonable until it isn't. It is kind of interesting how they randomize it a little bit, because it's always the same in the arcade version, I think. I guess to add some extra fake difficulty, because you just can go again with infinite lives. So I go right, or I just death, or I just death, or I just death, or I just death, or I just death. The many deaths of Dirk the Daring. Oh, the marbles. Okay. Left was death, right was death. I'm gonna try down, and down, and down, and down. Hey, alright, the Lizard King. I have been slain by the Lizard King. Let's try that again. Spam the buttons. That worked somehow. All the snake did was coil around my... Hey, 3,000 score. That's better than I had been doing. Okay. Go on the bridge. Fight the snakes. Go in. See what hell awaits me. It's this one. We hit right. We get the dub. This time, I jump at the right times. Never mind, I die. Left is always death. Then again, so is every other direction. See, that time it actually flashed, so you could see what you were doing. Do I just spam up to get away? Nope. Man. The shame about it is, the main appeal to Dragon's Lair was, the beautiful animations that you would get from, an arcade machine, for its time. It was, beautiful hand-painted animation when, everything else was 16-bit graphics. I'm about to be slain by the... No? This is the same screen again. I've been slain by the Lizard King. Okay. And the thing is, you lose a lot of that, beautiful animation and, hand-painted style with the princess! I'll save you! Never mind, This way? No. Flee from the snake! Flee from the snake! Well, that was brutal. But it lets me go up anyway. They just grabbed... Hey, okay. Tied my high score. Progress, kind of. After Googling, I have found nothing. Understandable. Google cannot contend with the eldritch horror that is Dragon's Lair for the Game Boy Color. A true bastardization of a true classic. Nobody else ruined... I hit right. How did it... Fine. We go again. Okay. We jump at the right time. Yeah, what's interesting is the tutorial just basically, launched me into the game. Am I gonna clear it? Hey, I got past that one for once. Oh, God, not this one. Okay. We go... Nope, not that way. Maybe the tutorial is in easy mode? Because it did just put me into the game? I'll try the tutorial after the next time I inevitably game over. Sword is not the right answer there. But yeah, the instructions are basically you hit left, right, up, down, or sword, depending on what is appearing on the screen. Sometimes it's intuitive, sometimes it's like, just take your best guess, man. Okay, we left. We left again. We right. Yep, it's a Game Boy Color game. Originally on the... Oh god, not this one. This one always kills me. Game Boy Color game, but it's a port of what was originally in the arcade. I think there was like a... kind of a remastered edition for like the PS3 or PS4? I forget which exactly. B must do something. Maybe. I haven't really tried. Let me try tutorial. Let me see if anything's different. Oh, okay, it tells me the correct thing to do. Okay. I see. Okay. So now I can just watch the bottom of the screen. Which is like cheating, but you know what? Y'all saw how this was going without that, so I no longer care. We're gonna get through it this way. I will take the easy way out, without shame. I am immune from shame. Mostly. What are you supposed to do here? Up? That's what I tried to do. Sword? Didn't do it in time. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're making more progress now that we have the cheat codes basically on. Funny how that works. Okay, this one's easy. Ah, just 10 out of 10 timing there, me. Absolutely well done. Well done. Okay, this one I know. We left. We left again. We right. Or I'm killed by vines. Alright, that's fine. I hit up when you told me to hit up and you killed me. Training complete. No, training's not complete. I need more help, please, game. I wonder if it's one of those where, like, you can't beat the game if you're playing it on the easier difficulty, this alleged tutorial. That could be a thing. Left. 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 Doesn't give me a da-da-da. Seems very God damn it. Seems very inconsistent as to, like, if I get a little chime that you've done the thing right or not when I clear a given screen. Ah yes, the whirlpools! The one that was fair until it wasn't. And a left as we steer our boat around certain death. I've been kind of thinking, like, it'd be nice to go out on just, like, a boat somewhere soon. You have to hit up. Oh, that, I guess, makes some sense. I haven't seen this one before. Up, okay. Up. Okay, left, left. Right? 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 How long can we keep this up? I'll get you, Lizard King, after I finish running away from you. Nope, left sword. Ah. I was too busy spamming left. Oh, it just cuts you off eventually. Okay. Alright. Sip of water, let's get back in. It absolutely just cuts me off after all. That's brutal. Okay, let's go back to dying more frequently, but maybe I'll be able to make progress. Maybe. Now that I no longer have the cheat codes. Like, at a certain point, nostalgia has to give way to, like, this was just a blatant level of unfair. We aren't in the arcades anymore. It doesn't have to be like this anymore. You can choose a brighter path, a more kind path towards your players.
Back in my day, this was all we had instead of Dark Souls. You don't have no dodge rolls here, Sonny. I'd like to see someone solo this game. Instead of soloing the Queen of Roger, whatever.
Then we go right. Never mind, we die horribly. It's like I know the inputs for a decent number of these screens now, but I still get killed. So is there like details of the timing on some of them, which would make sense on some of them, but sometimes it's just like, when am I supposed to know when to go? Sword? Sword? Sword is no good. Okay, 2000. Main game. Start. Oh, Game Boy Color, you hold such delights, but also such horrible, horrible curses. What a terrible Shuffle Saturday to have a Dragon's Lair curse. So it was a little bad about posting the streaming schedule for the week, so let me just talk about that one dying repeatedly to nothing, because I'm rapidly giving up on this game. Tomorrow morning, sometime around 9 a.m. Mountain Time, I'll be doing my... I just don't care anymore. I'll be doing my Pokeboomers X and Y Nuzlocke, getting through Victory Road and up to the Elite Four, and then Wednesday night, around 5:30, I'll be doing my actual Elite Four fights and finishing out Gen 6, not a moment too soon. I've kind of reached the point of our little Nuzlocke project where I get real sick of Pokemon. And, like, part of that is absolutely the fault of, like, Gen 6 has not been my favorite. Gen 6 has really not been my favorite, but that's a rant for another time. Speaking of which, then on Friday, I will be live on Hugh's channel for our podcast that wraps up our Nuzlocke season when we've been going all the way through Gen 6, and our final PvP matches. I'll kind of be giving my closing thoughts on the season as someone who's like, I'm still not that much of a Pokemon fan, despite Nuzlocking so often. And I've still only played the games up to Gen 6. I haven't touched Gen 7, 8, or 9. And, like, pretty much all the, like, any of the remakes or anything, I haven't really touched. Although I think I played Soul Silver way back in college, but I don't remember much of it. Like, I didn't even remember it having abilities. That's how little I remembered about it. And abilities are one of the things I really don't like about more modern Pokemon. Which drives a lot of people crazy when they come to watch my Nuzlocks, because they're like, what? It's objectively a change for the better. And I'm like, well, sure, if you like there just being a 50-50 shot of your Pokemon being worthless because it has something that's like, oh, instead of the ability that says you can't be critically hit, you have the ability you can't use held items. How fun! I don't know. Some abilities are cool. It's just like, some Pokemon, it's just feels like you're just flipping a coin whether you get a Pokemon that's great or one that's, like, dramatically less useful. But anyway, and then, of course, next Saturday, I'll be back with Shuffle Saturday, where hopefully we will not be running into Dragon's Lair for the Game Boy Color again. Oh, is the chat tracker dead? That's an excellent excuse to do something other than play this game. Let me fix that real quick. Sorry if I ignored anyone. Okay, yes. We are back up. People are just silently observing me suffer. That's fine. I understand. I understand. This would, I'm gonna need, like, healing Baldur's Gate 3 after this game. This is... Whew! This is one of the ports of all time. Truly. Like, it's not even that bad, technically. It's just that it's kind of stripped down to the bare-bones gameplay without the beautiful animation to kind of cover it up for you. And it's just, you're left with, like, this brutal experience where you just have, like, a short amount of time to react. And if you react too soon, if you react slightly outside of that window, it's just instant death. Instant death. Totally a game of memorization. Which, as I kind of talked about earlier in the stream, like, those ones kind of get to me, where, like, It's just, if you know what to do, then you're completely fine. But if you go in blind, you have no idea what to do. Which is why, like, I prefer to play games blind when I can. Obviously, I can't Pokéboomers, but, like, most of the other games I do full playthroughs through, I'm not gonna look up guides, really. Including, like, I feel pretty strongly that way about, like, Fire Emblem when I'm playing those. Like, some people like to, like, look up everything that a character can do and, like, their growth rates and everything. I think it's more interesting to kind of, like, experiment organically and, like, kind of figure out... What? Why did it work that time? Sword? Sword did not work. Yeah, and, like, I've had, so long as you don't play on, like, the most difficult settings or what... Oh, okay, you dodge the anvil, makes sense. You do not fight the anvil. Snake always leads to death, as is tradition. But yeah, I've had good times playing through multiple Fire Emblem games, blind. Most recently Dark Lord and the Maiden of Light, and of course, Radiant Dawn, which I did a while back when I was unemployed. That one was such a blast. Like, so good to finally get the follow-up to what's still my favorite follow-up game, or my favorite follow-up game. My favorite Fire Emblem game, yeah. I'm pretty sure this needs to be last game. For the sake of my sanity. And just, like, kind of be able to go off of, like, I had some knowledge going in because I knew how good the characters were in the last game, but in some cases that was very misleading. Like, Shinon going from, like, borderline useless in Path of Radiance to, like, he's actually kind of secretly one of the best characters in Radiant Dawn. Particularly once you get him going. Which surprised and pleased me, because, like, I give archers a lot of flack in those games, along with sword masters, but, like, when they're good, they're great. It's just, usually they're not, in my experience. And it was kind of funny seeing people come in who, like, obviously knew Radiant Dawn really well, and be like, wait, I don't even remember, who's that crappy, like, Myrmidon they gave you? It was, like, Edward, or something like that. They were like, wait, why isn't Edward promoted? You're in part 3. I'm like, yeah, he's a Myrmidon. Why would I promote him? And, you know, me just doing my usual bias thing of, like, some bad units just being completely disregarded. And then I dumped all my resources into Meg the Armor Knight to make her an unstoppable engine of destruction. Because I thought it was funny. And it was. Yeah, I love having the freedom, like, just enough, like, kind of nonsense going on that I can, like, kind of meme a little bit, but also be fine and not, like, screw myself over by pursuing unusual strategies. Just that little bit of leeway and player freedom to not have to do, like, the completely meta thing. Just doing good there for a second. But with only 3 minutes left, will I be able to escape from the Sisyphean hell that Dragon's Lair has trapped me in? Gotta say, don't recommend this one. I don't think I do. Not so much. Not so much. We run across, or we get shocked by lightning that is pursuing us across the lava. That's fine. We wait, we wait, we wait. We hit up, we dive. Okay. All perfectly according to plan. Clear. Oh, I hit left when I should have hit sword. That one is on me. Maybe I did this. Maybe I played this game until my brain immediately whispered to me, Dragon Slayer for the Game Boy Color, but every time I game over, I take a drink. I was like, oh my god, I would be blasted in no time at all. That would be a bad idea. After how Harvester went, I'm very, very hesitant on doing a drinking stream again. Although I think if I can, like, curb the rule set a little bit, I think it could be fun to do. I just, I need to know my limits a little more, because last time was a little much. Sword. Up. To evade. Sword. To kill. Right. Nope. We still die. Okay, fine. Understandable. The many, many deaths of Vimber to the Valiant. some of which are entirely avoidable. Well, all of which are entirely avoidable, but some of them are extremely avoidable because I've died to them something like 80 times in the course of about 30 minutes. We go up again, and then we bide our time, we bide our time, we bide our time, we go left. Never mind, we die. Weird, it worked in tutorial. You know, when the game would show me the exact timing to hit the button, it worked great. But now when I have to actually play the game, and I have to, like, basically just guess, it doesn't work as well. Funny how that works. I think the regular, arcade game is a little more lenient, too, because it'll, like, give you brief, like, flashes on the screen for, like, kind of what your options are, basically. There's also another game like this called, Space Ace, which had a similar style of, like, gameplay, and it also seemed a lot more, like, fair. It was more sci-fi as well, but it also had, like, your hero, like, rescuing the princess, which I thought was kind of an odd decision. Like, sure, I guess there can be a space princess, why not? But, like, okay, that's been 30 minutes exactly. I'm free! There is no more hold over me. Okay, on that note, I think my sanity has been frayed enough. I will return tomorrow morning with some Pokemon. Thank you all so much for hanging out. It's been another fun Shuffle Saturday until this last 30 minutes when I endured, Dragon Slayer. But hey, now we know what Dragon Slayer for the Game Boy Color is like, I guess. So thank you everybody for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, I see you, I appreciate you. Who can we give a raid to? How about... I almost feel like I'm cutting it off early, so I'm gonna raid into Senpai, who is definitely not gonna notice me. Proton John, who does something called Fortune Cookie, that's like Shuffle Saturday, except you vote on it, and his game collection is like 20 times larger than mine. Yeah. And thank you for being here, Nate. Anyway, we'll see if this raid even gets acknowledged. Probably not, but whatever. Nah, it's fine. We were still there, damn it. You'll be able to see us there. Yeah, that does it for me. I'm gonna take some sips of water, prepare for Pokemon tomorrow, come back a little fresher. My name's Wimbert. I'll see you around the internets.